You have now entered the lab. Elvis Escobar, Fort Sama, episode 100, the day before Halloween. Happy
Let's
Halloween to
fucking
everybody.
go. Let's fucking go.
We chose to wear masks and costume this episode because last year we did. And why not keep the tradition going every single week? Congratulations to Fort Sama, Elvis Escobar, for 100 episodes. And to the lab, especially to viewers, listeners, family, friends, guests, supporters, all that. That's my welcome into episode 100. It's going to be a fun episode. We probably go an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if we're having people hop in and out. Hopefully, you can hear me over this mask. I'm not going to wear it for too long. I thought this year I was inspired by Anonymous, V for Vendetta. So, Fort Sama, welcome to episode 100. Less than 2 years into it. How's it been? How's life?
Bro, man, this podcast has been great. This podcast has been great. 100 episodes, man. Like you said, in less than 2 years. That just goes to show a lot. Like you said, shout out us, man. Shout out everyone that's reposted. Shout out everyone that's followed. Shout out everyone that's subscribed. Like, I don't know, bro. This shit we just keep going with it. And we live in a time and an age where we get unlimited content to talk about and, give our 2 cents about. And people tune in to listen to that, and I fucks with that. And if you don't, I fucks with that too.
Absolutely. Let's
Hey,
see.
you killed your Halloween costume, bro. You
Thanks,
fucking
man.
won, dog. That shit, I saw that shit. I was like,
I had the
yeah, that
gloves.
shit's tough.
My guy gives out the roses. I got the knives with the blood on it. I got the rosy cheeks. I had to repaint the mask, so
Nice.
had the natural hair. Well, now it's curly.
Au
'cause it's a few
natural.
days, but yeah, it's been fun. I'll take it off now. Maybe I'll put it on during the episode when I want to go a little incognito. But yeah, episode 100. The plan for this episode is to have former guests, maybe future guests, friends, family, whoever wants to pop on. If you're listening now, we're gonna, for it to not get too chaotic in the lab, we're gonna send out the link maybe individually, or if we feel like enough people or not enough people are responding to us because shit's going on beginning of the week. Got Halloween tomorrow. We'll put it live in the chat, and then you could just click on it and enter the lab, and you could be on for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever, however you want to last will be up to you, if you know what I'm saying. So you don't usually get those options in the bedroom. So in Enter the Lab, you do. Huh? What else? Happy Halloween, man.
Happy Halloween, man. I never really celebrated Halloween growing up as a kid.
Yeah, Halloween's always been a staple in our household. My mom used to put together great gifts for us and costumes. I'm sorry. So it's I'm not a fan of it. I think I fell out of love with it in my 20s when I was busy hustling, moving. But like now that I'm like have a foundation and have like a foundation of friends and traditions, I bought back into it very quickly.
Yeah, I was at my job the other day saying Halloween is a pagan holiday.
Yeah, it is, right? Literally.
I think so. I don't know, but no one's gonna tell me otherwise.
I know
I wasn't worried about.
I know Haitians don't celebrate that. They don't
Yeah.
believe in that spiritual shit. So, happy Halloween tomorrow. We're recording this on Monday, October 30th, 2023, episode 100. We're going to keep saying episode 100 because it's a big deal. 2.5, 3 years ago, we started a podcast with a group of people in it. Before that, we weren't as close as friends as we are now. Obviously, we grow
100%.
from that podcast into our own Enter the Lab, and we started that. I think our first episode, Enter the Lab, was December 22nd or something like that, 2021.
A few days before Christmas, yeah.
Yes, something like that, right? And then you see, you do 52 weeks in the year. We've recorded, we're ahead of that schedule as far as 100 episodes. So we've had an episode every single week for the last 2 weeks. And I was telling people that over the weekend that, what we do in general, it's hard to commit to something, whether it's something that's very difficult and hard, like dieting, exercise, whatever it may be, better habits, or also something you have fun with. But I think we could both say, and I want your opinion about it over the last year or so, that it hasn't felt like anything stressful. I think we complete each other pretty well as far as not making this an anxiety type thing, a stressful thing, because it can be very easily, and we've both experienced that on different levels with something you want to do for fun, or with if it's not with the right person. But do you feel like the same way, where it's been almost effortless, and we've both been traveling, living in different states over the last 2 years, and we still get an episode done a week?
Yeah, I think it's a testament to us. And like you said, if you do anything consistently for that amount of time, that says something about you and what you do, who you are as a person, to something
Hell
that
yeah.
you're passionate about.
It
It's not easy. It's not easy. There has been some times where I'm just like, bro, damn, like it's
100%. Of
not. I love talking to you. So as soon as we
course.
start doing it, all of that just goes away.
I think that's what it is too. I think
You
I can
know?
relate to that, where it's like there is a process and a physical, for me at least. I try to keep busy throughout my days, where right before an episode, we try to record at 8. I like to stop whatever I'm doing at 5:30. Your lifestyle is a little different than mine, and
Yeah.
I like to stop whatever I'm doing because I want to get physically, mentally ready. Meaning, I want to
You
write
got to
down some
prepare for that shit.
ideas. Yeah, I
Of
want to
course.
prepare, because just like we freestyle a lot of stuff, but
Tweak it.
also we want to have, I want to make sure we're probably talking more in the last 3 hours right before we come on than we have the entire week. You know what I mean?
That's facts. That's 100% true. That is very 100% true.
So so we appreciate everybody who either watched for 1 minute, one episode, or the entire time. We will have
Don't be a fan later.
we will
Don't be a
have a
fan
bunch of
later.
people on. I am talking to people. Some people I haven't told you that we may have on, and I think there's some secrets in here. So if this
I like
has to be,
secrets.
if we're gonna have a 2-hour episode, it might as well be on episode 100. So we have some
Right.
sneak people coming on, and maybe we will have somebody right
Sneaking
now.
and dissing.
Any quick things you want to get off your chest, as far as before we, not shout outs, but anything in the early episode part of the episode, because this might be our biggest episode ever. So you want to either get some shout outs or something right now, versus at the end when we're in hour 2 and I might be a little bit more tipsy, and as you maybe too. I'm gonna refill my drink, speaking of, so keep talking.
Go refill your drinks. No, man, I'm excited for 100. It's been a long time coming. It's something like Ray said, it's a testament, and I feel like it's only helped me better myself in a lot of aspects, because for the pod, you have to keep up with what's going on, and like funny topics and controversial topics, and there might be some shit that I'm just like, damn, I don't know if that's like gonna be funny enough, or damn, I don't know if how Ray's gonna feel about this. But we have such a great fucking pod relationship that it doesn't matter. Like, he don't really care at this point what I show, which is great, because I don't need to hold myself back with a lot of things as I felt before. But like you said, we talk the most day of the pod. It's like, all right, time to lock in, time to get everything ready. We write more notes in that 12-hour period maybe than we do during the whole week as well. So
All right, I'm
shit,
back. I heard
the
you the
boy's
whole
back.
time. I
Boy
had to make
back.
sure that I do have my first little surprise for episode 100,
Let's get it.
live in the lab.
Minute 9.
This is a guest that we've been trying to get on for a little while, and he and his company are a new sponsor
Let's get it.
to our pod. Officially presented Broward Vintage. I want to call him a business partner, a friend, an ally, but now I could officially say he's a guest on Enter the Lab. So Ben Cohen of Broward Vintage, here he goes.
What is going on, guys? Episode 100.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
My boy came in with the energy. I'm here for it.
I just wanted to, first of all, congratulate you guys so much, not only on being so consistent, but, I remember the first episode I listened to, and I tell Ray every week, or Elvis, that you guys freaking are killing it now. he always used to say, do you have any feedback? And honestly, it's so smooth now the way you guys are doing it. And I love it. And I appreciate the shout outs every episode. Where am I looking? Right here?
Yeah, wherever.
Gotcha.
It don't matter.
Wherever. This camera.
This camera.
This
But yeah,
camera.
Broward Vintage. Obviously, now we've told your story a little bit. Shared the history of it. But now that we have you for a few minutes, we'll vibe with you, and then we'll get other guests.
Absolutely.
But obviously, as an official sponsor, I'm sure you're wearing Broward Vintage.
Oh, we
as
got.
we speak.
This is my favorite. It's funny that this is a Halloween episode too.
Bring this over.
Let me show you.
Yeah,
We got the Jason X shirt on. And it's kind of funny. The guy who plays Jason in this movie, a friend of ours, is actually a realtor, and she's helping him find a house in Boca right now. So it's such a small world, that we live in. But favorite time of year, not only for the Halloween and all the holidays, but this is the sweet spot for sports. I mean, from the world, we have the World Series, we have football,
Monday Night Football,
we have hockey,
basketball. It's insane.
There's too many sports to watch right now. And then while trying to binge watch horror movies all month, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's a great time. So
absolutely. Everything's in full swing.
I wanted him just to introduce, obviously, how you got Broward Vintage started. Maybe, we've been promoting it for now 2-3 months. Started off slow, but just talk about as far as how you started, why you started, because that's more important as far as before.
And I'll keep it brief because I know I'm definitely going to be a future guest. I know, right?
Yeah,
Elvis has been asking me for a while, and I'm definitely down to get on here more. So basically I had always been into just the nostalgia of the vintage stuff. And it just started out as a hobby after work, picking up t-shirts at Goodwill, Salvation Army. And that slowly, especially after a few years, once COVID hit and we were all at home, I had a lot more time while at home to kind of multitask and kind of dive into the business aspect more. And lo and behold, it was kind of a sink or swim moment. When you're in COVID, a lot of people lost jobs, were doing kind of bad. It was my motivation being home and having so much free time to say, all right, let's see if this is doable as a business. And my salary wasn't making as much as I was making from this business. And, I was like, all right, before they ask us to come into the office, I'm jumping ship. And it was the best decision I made ever. Wake up every day, love what I do, happy to make so many new acquaintances. And I mean, I've shown him a lot of aspects of the business, and it's really the more you network and the better you do business, the further you can get. Everyone really is out there to help each other, unless they're in the thrift stores. Then they're out to freaking kill you. They're coming for your neck, but everyone's really nice. They could be your enemy in the thrift store in rag houses, whatever. And then outside of the digging process, they're doing business with you and they're your closest friends.
There's two types of thrifters: hardcore thrifters, obviously like him, and then there's that casual, I just want to find something cool. If you've been hardcore thrifting, you understand it's cutthroat. People will. The first day I went with him, beginning of January, I watched my first fight, and it didn't happen.
It was literally the first day he was there. He literally saw a fist fight
people
between two grown ass men that were, who knows what it was even over.
It could have been over an item that meant nothing, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's personal space. There's a lot going on. You have any questions for? Obviously, Ford has met Ben a few times.
Yeah, I still got to lace him up with some gear. I missed him last time he was here because we were at, I think, Horror Nights that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to Horror Nights. Always a fun time.
No, I'm sure it will happen. We'll definitely link up. Dude, I actually used to work at a thrift store.
Really?
I worked at a thrift store for like a little over a year. In Boca too. In Boca. So it was always some good ass shit coming in.
Is it still around?
No, it closed down.
Oh, okay.
It closed down, unfortunately. Yeah. No, but
was it on Federal?
It was off of Federal. It was near FAU. There was like 2 or 3 in that plaza.
Yeah.
That's
funny as fuck.
Yeah. So I worked there for a little bit. But I got some good shit from there, that I bought that came in.
No,
I know how it goes. That thrifting life is no joke, especially down in South Florida.
Yeah,
I've seen some
so
videos.
Many people, and it's one of those things. Everyone's kind of showing everyone else what they're doing. Like it's like you find $1,000 shirt, you're gonna post a picture of it to show everyone else. Like, yo, I'm the fucking badass motherfucker.
Yeah, I does this.
Made
I'm
$1,000
I'm
today.
the thrift
But
him.
all the people who did that kind of sabotaged themselves in the long run, and now it's flooded with all these new thrifters and stuff that are, if they see something obvious, like if they see a Tupac shirt sitting in a thrift or they find it at the rags, they're going to take that, it's so obvious. but being in the game a little bit longer and kind of the pop culture knowledge, especially actually living through the time and just, like all the horror movies I rented, I know so much about that, like, or all the rock music I listened to is really where it all started. But it's not just t-shirts anymore. It's all about adapting. It's women's, men's clothes, new, old, everything. Just like anything worth money that's worth a flip. It's always worth it.
Yeah, it's funny how you said renting movies. Like,
Bro, Blockbuster.
Yeah,
I remember when
Yep.
I still had I got my last Blockbuster card
And Hollywood
that wasn't a family one. Oh, dude, Hollywood Video. When they were going out of business, I bought so many. I should have bought VHSs because I actually collect them now. So many horror movies though on DVD at the time, but like literally they were selling everything for like $1 or less a piece, and everyone was going in there getting buckets of shit.
So we appreciate you, Ben. Obviously, longtime listener. He was there from the beginning, as far as since I met him a couple of years ago, listening to the podcast.
I've gotten so close with this guy this year. I love it. Trying to get close with you. You need to move back down.
I know. Trust me.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure things out, man.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what life's all about. Stay on track and keep pushing forward.
You feel me?
We're gonna have him on. We'll have more of a with Broward Vintage, and I love that it started from you hear people all the time start from a passion to make it profitable. That's everybody's goal in life, is something, whether it's a podcast, whether it's something that you just like vintage stuff, clothing, and then all of a sudden you learn an avenue where you can make money off it. So he's somebody that is inspiring for whether it's myself, entrepreneur wise, or anybody else, where it's like, if you have a passion, find that industry, find that way you could make some money off it. And then it could boom, because he's making to the point where, newly married, new house, and
new dog,
shout out Slug, aka Doug. But he's established himself in the last 3 years as doing that, taking a chance, and he's his own boss, which is awesome. And he's thriving right now. So we'll have Ben on again, Broward Vintage. Obviously we got to get some product out to you this week. You're going to be posting some sweaters on your eBay account that we took photos and videos of in my backyard. So talk about that, and then we'll end it.
Well, you know what? I don't want to make this about me right now. I just want to say again, congratulations to both of you guys on everything and how organized you are. Because just like you said, it's a lot of it's off the cuff, improv. But like, I see your guys' shared notes. Like, you guys have outlines. You stick to a schedule every week. It doesn't really matter if it runs 1 hour or 2 hours. It's like you get through everything. Very entertaining. And I think I've been telling him, once you guys start advertising the way I see some of these podcasts, reels on Instagram, I think you guys are going to blow up. Because I always could pick out a little segment of an episode where I'm like, if I saw this scrolling, I'd check to see if there's anything else that's funny. Like his Lizzo outburst was my favorite thing of the year.
Oh yeah, he showed so many people that.
Oh my god, I showed everybody that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but I just want to say, you guys have come a long way. Happy this is to be a part of it as well.
Absolutely.
Very grateful to know both of you guys, and congrats on the 100th episode.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
I might come in with the ham horn later again.
Yeah,
no, I might just run in. Just press
him and Matt are over, so he might pop back in. But I appreciate you. Oh,
absolutely. Wait, and I just want to say, I also have
enter the lab, exit the lab.
Yeah. Well, it's just in a world. Oh, stop playing.
Oh no. Wait, you got it.
In a world where Elvis Escobar and Fort Sama lost internet connection.
All right, brother.
That's
Peace
it.
out.
Later, guys.
Give me the earpiece. First guest. Appreciate you.
Not the last time.
Not the last time. Definitely not. We appreciate it. We'll have people. That won't be our last in-person guest. I'm sending out the link now to people. As we get on, it might be a little chaotic, so bear with us. Episode 100. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure. Testing. Okay, cool. Episode 100. Recording this on Monday, the day before Halloween. We wore our Halloween costumes. Maybe I'll get into that as I start getting a little tipsy. Sent out the link. We have some topics that we'll talk about, maybe in between guests. Maybe we'll bring up certain topics as guests pop in. But I like this to be an open forum. Like I said, if we're gonna reach the 2-hour episode, I'd rather it be this episode where we're having fun, We're showing love to people that have listened to us or mentioned us or tried to promote us in the past. So something that we love to do and we'll continue to do. And like I said, just like Ben with Broward Vintage, it was a passion and he had to learn it, and we're learning our craft. And it's great to hear over the last few, especially the few months I've been hearing more and more people say that we've gotten better. The flow has gotten better, and it was all a learning curve. It's always ugly in the beginning, right? Like my guy Rogan that I listen to nonstop. He's been doing podcasts for 12 years now. He's like, those first 500 episodes were rough, like because he was just figuring it out. And he's somebody that was famous that's saying that. You know what I mean? He already got comfortable on the mic, and he just got he realized he carved out his niche 5 years ago where he really blew up. So for somebody like him to do it for 8 years and then blow up maybe on the 10th year is a sentiment to say, keep going, do what you got to do. You know, don't be afraid to take chances. So I'm glad we could do this as a passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I'm glad that it's something like you said at the beginning. I'll just keep reiterating that I've never felt forced to do an episode.
Never. That's
It was
huge.
never like, yeah.
I still get nervous.
You know? Yeah,
I still get nervous. I was
especially
very
today, I
nervous
got
before this
nervous.
episode.
Yeah, 100%. I'm
Right?
over here like pacing back and forth. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you know when they say it's just another game? Nah, I don't think so. It's not
It's
just another episode.
like the greatest people in the world that do what they love. You know, the most competitive Kobe, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. They'll be like, if you don't get a little nervous, whether that's butterflies or something, whether you do something like I said, something small is what we do, or something big is on a professional level. If you don't have those little butterflies, that little angst, that anxiety, not stress, it's more like anticipation for it, then you don't really love it or you don't really want to do it. I think I've told you, the moment I know we have an episode that day and I don't look forward to it, that's a wrap. Like I'm not and I'm not even close to that because we're having so much fun doing what we do.
Don't want to beat a dead horse.
Cool. I sent out the link. We have a few people. Like I said, I'm talking to people on the side, and I'm glad.
You talking to people on the side? You got side co-host, dog? What's up with you?
You know what I mean? You didn't know Ben was gonna hop. You didn't know Ben was gonna hop on live in person, right? That's a little surprise I had for you. But cheers to you, brother. Man. Cheers to you, man.
Cheers. I'm gonna pop a little Zinneroo.
Yep, I just did. I'm drinking out of a straw, so I think drinking out of a
straw.
First of all, a metal straw, so no turtles get harmed in the process. But also, if you drink out of a straw and you're drinking a little vodka and a little high noon with a little vodka, I call it a afternoon. Huh?
Dude.
No.
That's such a dad joke, bro.
Damn it! I said that over the weekend at a party, and
how long did you?
Somebody laughed.
Have that saved up? Who laughed?
I used to.
That somebody. Because it depends who this somebody is. It depends like who laughs at your joke.
It was somebody that wouldn't laugh at me just to laugh at me. I'm not going to say any names, but it was somebody that appreciated the joke. I was calling it a higher noon, which maybe like higher noon over afternoon, but whatever. Neither here nor there. As we keep rolling on. TC Oceans, if you're still listening, I will send the link to you personally. He's somebody that we linked up. We have a mutual friends, and he does DJ at local spots. He DJs at the Florida Panthers games. He's on fire right now. He's doing this thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't know that.
I linked up with me, Vito, and Dylan, and Gravy went to the Miami Dolphins and Giants game. Gravy went with him to the game and had seats together, and we linked up. Never met him, but I told him that I've been following the shit. I'm going to send him the link now if he's still listening, wants to hop on. So we might have a few people in the lobby, so we'll try to get you on. If we see you in the lobby, we'll text you. So Fort, if you do see somebody that you're communicating with in the lobby, we'll get them in right away. We won't make them wait. We'll but if we have multiple people in, just let the other person know, and we'll communicate that way. Episode 100.
I've never seen how it is with 4 people. Have we done 4 people? We've done like 3 people on like a screen.
We've done 3 people. I've done 3 people. Like a podcast before.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You've done 3 people at a time, or like, is it you and 2 other people makes
Well,
it 3
I'm
people,
not.
or is it you and 3 other people?
I don't want to put my business out there. I'll just, off the record.
Your over
Yeah.
unders at 3.5.
So we will have somebody joining us momentarily. Let's see. Let's see. Click. Cool. We're vibing. We will have somebody. So that's why if you hear some silence up and somebody's already in here right now in the lobby. We're gonna get this person in. If you've listened to myself and Fort in the past for more than 2 years previously to Enter the Lab, we will say, I think me and Fort can agree, there is no Enter the Lab if this person doesn't get us started with formerly known as the utility players with B
Looks
Wonder.
like he's going through an earthquake over there.
I love it. And so the fact that this person wanted to link up with us, start a podcast, and obviously he had a marriage, he was moving, with a lot of things going on, he couldn't continue, but we're glad. Even better. Without further ado, I'm going to have this boy enter. Gravy, aka Coach Dayball, enter the lab, please. A staple.
My guys.
What's up, baby?
Yo. Coach Dave's here off that electrifying game yesterday.
Love it.
In the
can
I curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay, shithole Meadowlands.
Poop bowl.
No one ever wants to go to Newark. We know why.
What was that, bro? Did we have negative? And Gravy, if you're not watching and you're listening, Gravy is a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan. I don't even want to talk Giants on this podcast. I think the Giants had negative passing yards on the game. Did they? I'm going to check officially.
Yeah, we would have been the first team to ever win with -9 passing yards in a game.
We had -9, 6 for 14, -9, rush for over 200, a shit bowl. But welcome, brother, to the lab. Appreciate you and your support and
congratulations on 100.
Thank you, brother.
Let's
if you want to show the little one,
100 emoji, 100 emoji.
38 was hard as hell. Pause, but
yeah, it was tough to get through. But it taught us a lot. You know what I mean? If you listen to us on utility players, obviously
the whole production and everything.
Everything. Yeah. Having 4 people on every episode, making sure everybody's schedule made sense. It was tough, but like I said, we appreciate you for giving us the opportunity, and then we were able to make it into this.
Yeah, it's
a 4-man job.
He was the creator. 4-man job.
I'm jealous you guys figured this out because that would have saved me a lot of hours editing.
Hell yeah. So what's up? Hey, shout out both of us. Shout out all of us.
We're
celebrating all of us.
You guys, I don't know how to work this, but we're gonna try. There's no way I'm flipping this camera.
You're good. No, you're good. I can see you.
Good beard. Are you starting Daniel Jones anymore?
We got the new lab.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right.
Jerseys. Are any of them on for? Are any of them for sale right now, Gravy?
We do have the eBay store, Gravy Montana.
Promote yourself. This is why we have Hey, Gravy. This is why we have a platform. I gotta
feed these guys, man.
There you go. There's a little one. There he is. First appearance.
Gotta put food on the table.
Little Dayball.
Little Dayball.
What's the link? We'll put in the info if you want to buy a jersey.
It's just Gravy Montana, like on eBay. I got a few jerseys on there. I got an autographed Chuck Norris Cowboys card right now. Just doing a little something in my free time.
Yeah, so if you want a jersey, that's a hell of a collection, though.
Yeah. I just got a Dalvin Cook Jets jersey today. I thought about throwing it away, but he went to FSU. So.
It's
not going on the wall.
He's got that.
It's not wall worthy.
No.
Dalvin.
Nah.
No, Dalvin. I mean, maybe for trolling, but Dalvin Cook's Jet career is like my Boca High football career.
It's like my Pompanos players' career.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you what are you locked in on right now watching?
We got the football game.
He's got a lab going on too.
Hell yeah. We got the football game. We got the World Series, which I don't know if you guys saw.
highlights.
Yeah. Hey, I can't wait. Mets are about to be tied for first in about 2 weeks. Game 1 was the least viewed World Series game of all time.
Was it?
Was it really?
Yeah.
Damn, I watched.
What was it?
the
What
last
day was
inning.
it? Was it competing with anything else? Because that's kind of
Friday. It was
It was
Friday
a
night.
Friday night. Yeah.
Oh,
Friday
so
night.
no excuses.
Yeah, but nobody's watching
Yeah.
the Rangers and the Diamondbacks. So
Yeah. Yeah, and that sucks
tough-
because Gravy, like myself, like we root for baseball. We were raised on baseball.
Yeah.
Obviously, him, you got a pedigree of baseball in your family. But
Facts.
me, who was raised being in New York, and we love baseball first and foremost, and then every other sport, comes together with that. But man, Texas and Arizona, I mean, it's not that sexy.
it's like I'm watching, but
Yeah, it's
I
on.
just don't want the Rangers to win because I can't have DeGrom and Scherzer winning rings the minute they
I
lose.
was just
the
gonna
Mets.
say, how
That'd
do you
be
feel
tough
that?
to watch.
Yeah,
That'd be tough to watch.
not so much DeGrom, but Scherzer was talking shit when he left, so not a fan.
Yeah, was he talking?
Yeah,
Man,
he was.
how do you talk shit?
Verlander was
Scherzer always
cool.
talking shit, bro. Scherzer always
Yeah, he
talking
is.
shit. Though.
He
Yeah.
pitched terrible this year, though. I
He
mean,
talked that cash shit.
But also, Gravy, how do you talk shit to an organization that gave you, that money, that opportunity, and you
he's still getting the
obviously,
money no matter what. And look,
Oh.
now you're in the World Series.
yeah, I don't appreciate that. And I'm a Yankee fan, and I don't like talking shit to an organization, whether it's right or wrong, to an organization that gave you the money, gave you the opportunity to live the life that you have right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tom.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, I think Max Scherzer was doing just fine before, but yeah, 300 mils helps out a lot.
Well, no, I'm talking more to DeGrom because he was in poverty for
okay.
a long time, and
Oh,
he
was
was
he?
one of the best pitchers
But
in
he
the last
can't.
decade.
As much as I loved him and he was the savior, I will not dispute that. The guy can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
That's tough.
and he proved it again. So hopefully,
I would say the best ability is availability.
Absolutely. Shout out Coach
Learning that
Benanti. He
the
once
hard
told
way.
me, if it don't fit, don't force it. You know?
You could
Spit
use
on
that advice in many ways in life, personally, in the
Yeah,
bedroom, in sports.
Don't get a bad mind, all right?
Hey, yeah, we have to. Anything you wanna talk about or whatever?
No,
Obviously,
just came to show love. Can you see my boy
Appreciate you.
Danielito?
Hey,
You know? Saw
That's
Ben in
funny,
here. Saw Ben in here going crazy.
yeah, that was fun.
Ben came in with that energy off rip.
Love it.
Lions are throwing the ball around like they're the Lions again.
Yeah, this game, Lions were good for any game. I feel like the Raiders are in. It's kind of ugly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still think the Lions are good though.
Max Crosby, though. I love that dude.
Let me see if I got any topics that I want you to comment while we have you. Let's see.
We covered the Giants. That's it for them.
No, I'm not going to cover the Giants. I want to see.
Should Daniel Jones start again, or are you just gonna keep starting Tyrod?
Yeah, you got it.
Got to
gotta-
what? Bring back
You got to
Jones?
pay. Yeah, you paid him, so you got to start him. I mean,
Yo, Gravy. Guess what?
yeah.
I'm smacking Elvis in fantasy right now. 110.
Hey, shout out my boy Heck. He getting smacked in fantasy this week too. I'm playing
Everybody that
Vito
plays
and
me
Dom's
is
league.
is anal, is eating that ass, smoking that
Oh.
ass. I'm getting royal flushed.
Getting
Um,
flushed. This game is
Daniel Jones. So I was a fan. I'm cool with Daniel Jones. I'm cool with what we paid him because
kinda have to.
I did a deep research into this before I commented because I think at the time he was like the 8th ranked quarterback money wise. So after I think Tua, I think it was Trevor Lawrence, Burrow got paid now.
Tua's about to get paid.
I think there's like Fields and like 2 others. He'll be like the 13th ranked quarterback money wise, which I think
Kyler Murray's up
based
there.
off last year is probably fair for him. This was the first time he has the same offensive coordinator 2 years in a row.
Yeah, he's had a lot.
So
of
I was hyped for
changes
this
with
year.
offense.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't been, it hasn't been what it should be. So
No, it's another reset. We overachieved last year. We got a playoff win,
Yeah.
but now that
Yeah,
we're
you
out
got a
of it,
playoff win. That's
he's got a
fire.
playoff win. That's what I keep saying.
You
I'll
got a
take
playoff
this.
win. Yeah, you got a playoff win. The
Most
fuck?
guys don't.
A lot of
most guys
don't.
don't, right? Yeah, there's a lot of great quarterbacks that are paid a lot of money that don't either. And today
Yeah.
we dealt Leonard Williams, which I think was smart. He
Yeah.
was in a contract year.
Joe
We
Shane.
got a couple. we got a couple round draft picks, a second and I think a fourth or something. So,
Yeah.
hey, sometimes you got to sell off the guys that you think have value. We're not dealing
Yeah,
Saquon. The trade deadline's tomorrow, so we'll see.
The fact that we got a second, I think it's a second this year, fifth the year after, for him is amazing because he's coming off the books after this year anyway. So
Yeah, great player.
I mean,
so
the good thing about the Daniel Jones contract is we can get out of it after next year.
Yes.
So, you know,
that's what people don't realize.
Yeah.
When contracts are constructed, I think that the Giants did a great job. 4-year deal, pay him a lot of money. Let's see what we do after 2 years. Obviously, we're year one. He could come back next year fully healthy, and maybe we recalibrate a little bit, and some people could come back.
Go get a quarterback and sit him for a year.
Exactly. So
A-Rod
you never know. Never know.
Mahomes
it's football.
Yeah, I agree.
Football. You could go from bottom of the division to first.
Giants stink. Don't talk about them anymore.
All right, we got some people entering the lab
Yeah,
shortly.
Go ahead.
We appreciate
I'll be
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Taking out the time. Hopefully, we could have you again, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know. I'm always around for you guys.
Exit the lab. Peace, my brother.
Peace. Go Knicks.
Yes, sir. So we'll keep it rolling. I'm not sure with the link if everybody could click the link at the same time. If we got to send different links, I'm actually curious to see that. Hold on,
I just asked someone to slide in. So
I'm trying to see like maybe each link you could have up to 10 people on screen at once. So we've never done this before, so bear with us. We're on this episode. I don't think I'm going to do a timeline because it's going to be too chaotic.
No, too much.
So, if you're a fan of ours, you'll listen to the whole episode on audio as you drive, as you, you work, or if you want to vibe with us on YouTube, X, however you get your information. But we're sending up the links nonstop. We want to make sure we're organized. So if you are waiting for a link, we will get to you eventually. So bear with us. Please be patient. We just want to make sure we get a couple people on that are more time related, because there are some people that told me I can't get on after 8:30 or before 8:30, and I can only get on around 9. So I'm making sure I get on the people that can get on, and then we'll definitely send you the link if you can.
What?
No, people got things going on, bro. People got bedtimes. People got to put babies to bed. What?
You said get on all the people that you can get on.
Ooh. Well, nothing's worse than what you said. Nothing's worse than you said to our other guests on other episodes.
No, that don't
I'll call you out right now. Don't make me.
Nah. You over here, you've been chilling with Dwight Howard, dog.
I'm going to ask a favor by Ben. Let me put you on mute real quick.
You've been chilling with Dwight Howard, dog.
The Rangers just scored.
Rangers, how are Panthers doing?
Up 3-0 in the last.
Rangers up 3-0. It's right there on the bottom. If you look, it could reach. I think. I got to make sure all my shit's plugged in. Pause. Let's check on the Panthers, dude. Big night for the Panthers. It's early in the season, but Florida Panthers are playing Boston Bruins. They're up 2-1. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see.
This is where I'm going to start. Before I talk about Dwight, before we talk about
your disclaimers mean
what?
Where is he going?
I don't know what kind of disclaimer this was. This disclaimers is crazy.
Perfect topic.
Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Cam is lying if he tell you, I don't care what you do on your own time. And then Stat follows up. And women, you got to stop. For real.
All right, I'm going to pause this because someone just
pause it, please. You can go. Intro our guest.
The perfect person to hop in for this. Hey, former Atlanta Hawk legend, Dwight Howard.
Hey, right, he can speak on this.
Hey, honestly, this is one of the funniest people I know. Great host. I love this guy to death. I don't know why, because he's a fucking asshole, but it's my fucking boy. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Let's go. I'm good, man. How are you?
I didn't know you were confirmed until a little bit ago, and I'm so glad you took out the time, brother. I appreciate you all the way from Orlando, doing your thing, looking good, getting in strap. Fucking, you're in the peaky, you're in the prime right now. You're fucking right.
Feeling good. Yeah, we feel pretty good, man.
You're looking good too, brother.
Thank you. Congrats.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's vibe.
Yeah, congrats on 100. Thanks for having me, of course. I see I came in at the right time. Pause.
Perfect time.
What's up with he's wilding. But
wilding, right?
I think so. I think so. He's wilding just a little bit.
Like I always like to say though, if you got, statistically, let's and we're an open platform, whether it's religion, sexuality, or ideology. If you want to do whatever you do, that's cool. We could make fun of it. We could have fun with it. That's what we do, as society. But Dwight Howard is a known name, probably a Hall of Famer. He's been on a team of yours, and it came out that hopefully he won't go to prison for it. I don't think he will. It's allegations, and he has his side. But what do you think about this stuff? Because I think there's a lot more homosexual men in sports than we think, because statistically it shows that 1 out of every, I don't know the number, 5, 10, 30, there's hundreds of people in the NBA, hundreds of people, thousands of people in the NFL. Of course some are going to be gay or homosexual, bisexual. So
yeah, I would say just by law of averages, right?
Right.
Like, you figure you're in the top percentile of whatever you do. You're around a certain type of person at all times. So, yeah, I mean, I could see it.
Facts.
Seriousness aside, yeah, of course, do what you do. If you're good enough to be in the NBA, regardless of whatever else you're doing, job is done. Job is half done. So, yeah, but on the junkie side, I think he's giving that side a bad name. Oh, man, like everything dropped. Like May said, it was like, I hope he doesn't go to jail for whatever happened. Whatever he has going on his business, that's on his business. But you can't surprise him, motherfucker. You can't say, yo, shorty, I got something popping later. Oh, my man just happened to be here at the same time, dog. Oh, my bad. I didn't know he was here. Popping out the closet on some Chris Hansen shit. Nah. That's not what we doing. Yeah, former Hawk legend too. But it's the last dude I need grabbing me up is 7'2", gorilla shoulder, Dwight Howard. Dog. I don't need a necromonger fucking grabbing me, dog. It's just not how we fucking rolling, dog. Absolutely not.
Absolutely no. This is one of my favorite Dwight Howard videos of all time. This shit is legendary.
Other hand, we got some stops. Our D was good tonight, so we got to make sure.
Before the game, Ken Bazemore told me it's too far into the season to allow 2 losses back to back. If you agree with that, how important is that win?
Oh, it's very important, but it starts with the D. So we got to make sure we keep playing defense.
Yeah, so I'm out of here. I can't do it.
Other hand, we got some.
Man. Oh no!
He knew what he was doing.
Like, yeah, he fed into that. Yeah, you got.
He flew it. He flew into that shit. It's not his first time. Yeah, I don't think.
So what's up, bro? Talk to now that we have you on the episode, talk about what you're doing in life, and whether it's personal, business. I know you're in otherwhere. I met you in South Florida, but now you're in Orlando. So talk a little bit about you, and maybe we get you on the podcast next time, and we talk a little bit more in depth. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. What has it been? It's been 6 years now, something like that. 6, 7 years. It's been it feels like a lot. It don't feel that long ago because I talk to some of y'all pretty often. I've been up here. I'll be a homeowner in Orlando December 6th.
Life flex.
December 6th.
Shout out. Nice.
December 6th, the anniversary for the house.
Nice. Congrats.
Everything's been good, man. It took probably like 2 months for us to really get in rhythm once we got here. But the first things we wanted to do was kind of find like a community. Easiest way to do that is the gym. We was already kind of in that, I was already in that groove before we left. So it was one of the first things we wanted to check off the bucket list. And luckily it paid its weight in gold. Got a nice community here. Everybody's super cool. Like-minded people. You go to the gym. You're paying to go to the gym. So in some form or fashion, you got something going on together and shit like that. So I mean, what last year since I left the house, it's been a house, man. Just been working on a house. I didn't know so many fucking issues. Not issues. Let me say this. There's a lot of projects. The house is a never-ending project. There's always
Bruh.
something. There's always something to
Right,
do in the
Ray
house.
would know.
I talk about
something to do.
I talk about it on this podcast all the time. I fix one thing, the next thing breaks. Thing that you just fixed didn't do it right. It is always going on. So you got to be a man no matter what, and that's what men we do take pride in it. Don't let
Yeah.
your better half deal with it. Let's deal with it as men. Whether it's you got to pay somebody, do it yourself. And I'm glad you're learning that.
That's
'Cause,
literally
I've
your
learned it the
biggest
hard way as
asset.
well.
Yeah. Before I forget, I
Your
do
most
want to
important
say,
asset.
Adam Johnson, man, RIP. I don't know if y'all heard, took a skate to the neck.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
saw
bro.
that.
In the league.
I watched a
man.
video
He's
today. It was gruesome.
29, I
Yes.
think, right? Oh,
he was
man.
young.
So
Young.
Obviously, former Penguin, former Stanley Cup winner. So, want to give my thoughts to him, and his family.
First.
Yeah, everything's been cool. I'm at now Orlando. Just actually recently, Orlando FC fan, inductee by just by
Of
geography.
Veto
early
rules.
Sunday.
Veto rules.
Veto rules.
Yeah. So, I come on early pause. So, and then Liverpool, we just found a pub here. I'm an official member of Liverpool.
Attaboy.
That's actually
Shout
done.
out. Nice.
Nice.
We've had our
Also-
battles with Real Madrid and Liverpool. So
Yeah, as of yesterday, man.
Yeah, nice. There you go, baby.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Fire.
But everything's been good. It's funny, Ray, you reached out to me the other 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just everything's been cool. I felt we were just getting older. I've done enough in South Florida. I've been
Yeah.
here 16 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just time for a different chapter. I didn't want to go too far. I hate the cold, so I didn't want to go back home.
Mhm.
Ironically enough, my sister was finishing up high school. So I actually got her in Daytona. That was kind of like the big kind of draft pick. So
Nice.
she had
Nice.
5 schools. She's brilliant, so she could do whatever she wanted. But she was
Yeah, I
looking
seen
at
that.
Penn State.
Not that
Penn
I don't know
State.
why I remember this. She knows another language, right? She
Yeah,
learned
knows 3
Spanish or something.
languages. She's
Yeah,
going to
bro.
school for
Shout out.
animal genetics.
Love
She
that.
graduated top of her class. She graduated like 40 people. She went to all girls
Love that.
school. She'll be the
Hell yeah.
best of our family. So
Hell
that
yeah.
was the main thing we were trying to figure out was where she's going to go to school at. So I put my bid in. I was like, yo, got a couple, HBCUs out here. You can come get some culture. You can still get your education, and then do your master's and go to UF. And
Love
that
that.
way you can have my address as a house address, so you can get in-state tuition for your master's. So that was my
Love that.
pitch. My dad had his
Sheesh.
pitch. Mom had her pitch. So it was
Boy,
kind of
salesman.
up in the air until like draft day. And then she says, yo, I'm going to Daytona. I said, oh yeah, taking my talents to Daytona Beach. I said, that's 56 minutes away from the crib. Let's ride.
Bro,
So,
that's what we love,
beat
bro.
it.
Like people that are doing their thing, taking chances like yourself and making it about family and friends and staying in touch and making improvements in your life, but also keeping out
Yeah.
the eye for your family and loved ones. That's awesome, bro.
yeah. So
Hell yeah, man.
Pops is ready to retire. He's a big fisherman. So that was the key. Okay, cool. She's here now. Now he's looking at property down here.
There you
So
go.
I think I'll have my family, my most immediate important family here within like the next 4 years. So that'll be the plan.
Nice.
And then Brightline's done. So
Brightline is done.
I'll be
Brightline.
coming up to Orlando, so I'll hit you up because I want to take
Ray's
me
an
and Brad wanna
avid
do that
Brightline
trip.
user.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Brightline. It's
Yeah.
super convenient, super comfortable.
So yeah, the house is up. Please come stop by, come hang out, come chill.
Will do.
I told Cheese already just to make
Cheese.
sure everything was, everybody's cool. Like, everybody going to Disney. So like you got them 10
Hell
minutes from the airport. So yeah, we're gonna get a workout in too. So don't think you're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
Got to. I want to ask you about that.
Hey, yeah, there
I
you
want to
go.
ask you about that. I know you always been like active and shit. You hoop all the time. You fucking play kickball and shit. But when was that you were like, damn, I might want to try what I'm doing now? You could kind of let people know what you're doing now. Your CrossFit, everything like that.
So
Because you've been doing that now for like what?
since
year
we
and a half,
got
2 years?
so the last couple of years really took it heavy. The main thing was I tore my Achilles
Right.
last year March.
You
So
did
I
that
hit
shit
surgery
before
on that.
Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins. So
Man, yeah. So everybody don't follow the boy. It's just trends are popping right now. So yeah, I tore my Achilles, and I want to give credit to my girl Tiff. She was in the gym every day at 6 a.m. nonstop. And then I was, obviously you go through the motions after an injury, like, man, fuck this. I'm about to just be a piece of shit, bro, and just call it. Like, I've done enough. I've worked out enough. Like, I got the girl. Like, everything's cool. But then you start realizing, like, all right, I got her. I got to keep her. You know what I mean? My girl is a certain type of way. I can't be looking like food out here in the streets. So I got to keep something in order. So started with going to the gym at 6 a.m. I want to preface this with I hate going to the gym every day at 6. Yeah. But I realized it's easier enough for me to go at 6 as if I wait till 5:30. It's easy to make excuses. We doing happy hours, or we doing a dinner, or the game's on, or I'm tired from work. There's just a plethora of excuses you can make in that time period.
Always.
So it was just easier for me to go on at 6. And like I said, the community, like one in Fort Lauderdale, used to go to Legacy. So they used to give me shit every morning because I would just walk in with attitude. Like, it's 6 a.m., fam. Don't talk to me, dog. Like, I just
especially if it's a Monday after a Steelers.
Steelers just lost by 3 on some bullshit, bro.
And Mike, I've known you for a good amount of time, but
you'll walk in that bitch wearing Steelers shit too.
If Mike got an attitude with you, don't stay away.
Yeah, just stay away. Cool. I'm not gonna be mad for long, but at 6, I had to stay up the entirety of the game because they wanted to make it a 3-point game. It's a Sunday night game. Now I'm cool. So that was it. It was really watching her get up every day and putting her work
motivating.
And then cool. So I was like, all right, that's easy enough. Accountability partner, especially if she's in her own crib. And then a little over time, you start to see a little bit of results. I 100% transparency. I look in the mirror some days, and I'm like, damn, I'm fucking hit, dog. Like, I'm ugly, bro. Especially if you ain't got no cut. Like, you look in the mirror some days, you're just like, fuck, bro, I ain't got it today, dog. Like, then I look at my girl, I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? You looking at this girl all the time, dog. Like, all right, bro, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon and shit, dog. The sun's still out, dog. Like, what we doing?
The sun's still out.
The fucking sun's still out, dog. So we got here, we moved to Orlando. And like I said, the first thing we wanted to do was make sure we found a community. Man, crazy story. We were about to sign up for this other gym called ISI. And so where we live at now is a newly built community. So we had problems like Amazon and getting mail and shit like that, like first couple of weeks, because they're sending it to fucking who knows where, for fucking West Bumblefuck to go get shit. Amazon's dropping it off and just saying, we took a picture. Yeah, fuck you, who cares? So we're on the phone with them. We're doing like a week trial with this gym ISI. Everything was cool. It wasn't like our speed, but we needed a gym or we was falling off the wagon. You take 2-3 weeks off and it feels like day one all over again. So we're trying to figure out something quick, fast, in a hurry. So we get to ISI. This is the 5th day of the trial. We called in early. It was like, yo, we're going to be late. We got a problem with Amazon. We're trying to get some shit delivered for work tips, like remote work items. Need that delivered. I'm like, all right, cool. So the receptionist chick, she calls us maybe. We get there, class starts at like 5:15. We get there at like, I want to say, this is now 5:18, 5:19. They have a glass door front, so I'm parking. So it's kind of like in a plaza. They have a glass door front. I'm driving up. I can see them in the window. The phone rings. Tips phone rings. The little receptionist chick sits on the phone like, "Yay, I'm sorry. Coach told me not to tell y'all. Can't let y'all in. We got this policy. It's a 5-minute policy if you're late. Blah blah blah." So Tips from Brooklyn. I'm from up north. Like, all right, fam. Like that just like you just lost 2 customers. You just lost 2 customers. We just coming to sign up today. Cool. So we got a friend who actually lives out this way. Friend I went to school with. She was telling us about this gym at 45. Cool. We went. Gave us so the coach happened to be black dude. So me and him just hit off like that. Young black dude. Cool. One of the head coaches there. We get in there. They're playing all the funk and shit I need to hear. Okay, cool. This is what I need to go. Okay, cool. This is straight. So we do that. And then, one day turns into 2, turns into 3. Next thing you know, we've been here. What I'll tell you right now, how many classes now I got with F45.
I know you're over 100.
Definitely. I'll tell you right now. Let's see what's going on with it. Let me see where the fuck I'm at. But it's been cool, man. I can't, it's just, you get a routine. That was really the main thing, was just trying to get that, lo and behold, done. And then that was it. You was watching what they would in their hand. I'm fucking.
I don't even know who this is.
Me and Fort been talking. We're like, who is this Billy Rizla? To the point where this person better come on live because I don't know who they are. But if there's somebody that's interesting, you better ask us for the link because we'll send it to you.
You see this Dwight Howard video?
This one?
No.
Who you dunking? You're not gonna talk to me, dog.
Yeah, and it's the living area, man.
And Dwight, this mansion is nice.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Hey, man, but I just want to let you know, bro. Like, I've always been the biggest fan of you, man.
Oh yeah, how big of a fan,
bro? The biggest fan, bro. Like, I'm talking like since Orlando days.
Okay.
Listen, R.I.P. to Kobe, bro.
Okay.
But I ain't believe when he called you soft, man. I ain't believing when he called you that, bro.
Hey, man, good thing you ain't believe him because I'm not soft. I'm hard.
Huh?
Bruh.
So how much of a fan are you, bro? Like, you was telling me that you was a fan, like how much though? Like, how much of a fan are you for real? Hey, don't look at the door, bro. You know I can read the door.
Look at the door. I haven't seen this one.
No, you know I like playing with
sounds
balls.
like Mike talking.
I'm just trying to see, like, how can you stick D? That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see how you stick D.
Nah, man, I ain't trying to do that.
No, you are going to do that. You're going to do that. I'm going to dunk you in that bed.
Hey, bro, listen, I don't care how big you are, bro. You're not dunking me into nothing, bro.
Oh, I can't dunk you? I can't dunk you?
Bro, I ain't no basketball,
hey,
bro. So
I can't dunk you? I can't dunk you? Huh?
Hey, bro, unhand me.
Unhand me.
Who can't dunk you?
No.
Who can't dunk you? Yeah, I just jumped across the whole mansion. Who can't dunk you?
No, you
Now show me how much of a fan you are.
No, you tweaking. No.
Show me how much of a fan you are, bro.
Oh my God. That's like
man said, no, you tweaking. No, you tweaking.
For you, I'm at 212 classes.
212 classes? I see you.
Yeah, 212. I gotta put a mullet on tomorrow. Have you seen the video? You've seen
yeah, I saw that shit.
I
saw that shit. That's just funny. You did your thing. You did your thing.
Yeah,
I would expect nothing else.
all right, my brother.
Hey.
Well, maybe we'll have you. You know, obviously.
You ain't kill no fucking Spider-Man.
Huh?
Shut up! You're not the manager, dog. You're not the manager, bro.
Episode 100. We're gonna have a lot of guests on moving forward because we like to show love to friends, family, you know, people that we don't know. There's been 100 episodes that we've had guests on that we never met, myself and Ford or either or. And you're somebody that we love to have your opinions. We love to have fun with you, bro, personally on this. So hopefully we have you on again soon. And we appreciate you taking the time to vibe with us, whatever, share with your friends and family. Hey, this is your time. Now you can send a YouTube link and be like, hey, hit that that episode 100 at this time and listen to me. So you got that.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
So I ain't bringing no fucking chicken wings.
I'm gonna manifest a Steelers Week 17 win to get in the playoffs.
You know, your Penguins are
without,
a little dookie.
Without getting 400 yards. We won't get 400 yards all season. We're gonna get in the playoffs. We'll be the first team to do it.
You haven't got 400 yet?
I think we're at 53 games in a row.
I can't speak, so
hey man,
you know what I mean?
Hey, I don't know how
we got negative passing yards in a game. I can't speak on that.
Congrats for it. I'm proud of you guys.
We did something that nobody else has done.
It's been a long time coming.
I want to fuck y'all for it. I'm not trying to.
I deserve this. I deserve
this.
I'm happy for it. All right, my brother. I appreciate you entering the lab.
Yeah, man.
Grundy Cam.
Give me the link. Y'all boys stay healthy, stay safe.
Always
send the message my love, of course.
Yes.
I'll see y'all soon.
Enter the lab, exit the lab, brother. Peace.
Thank you, man. Have a good one.
You too. All right, as we keep it moving, appreciate Mike coming on, a friend of the pod. He's doing his thing, and as one exits, we have another to enter. We're about an hour into this episode 100. We're gonna now that we got the episode rolling, we're gonna start seeing people enter real quick, and we're gonna get this person, my man Dylan. He's been live in the lab. I think it was episode 96, 97. He's fun, Dolphins fan. I'll let you vibe with him, have fun with it. Dylan, my guy. I could almost throw a baseball from here to his house. That's how close we live. My brother, enter the lab, Dylan, brother.
Elvis Escobar, what's going on?
What up, brother?
Good, my boy.
Are you Billy Z? Rizla?
What?
Are you Billy Rizla?
I hope
Nah,
not.
man. Nah, man.
Nah, we can't, dude.
He said,
Yo,
"Nah,
Fort,
man."
Fort, we have people commenting on. Nah, you are, aren't you?
Nah, man. I'm just Dylan, man.
Dude.
I'm
All
just
right, no,
Dylan,
he
man.
is that. Because I know when he can't lie very well. So what's up, brother?
Not much, man. Let's talk about the AFC, baby.
That AFC, I mean, the AFC is a little tough. You got the Broncos beating the Chiefs. Chiefs scored a total of 28 points against them in 2 games.
I think they scored
Jaguars
10 less touchdowns than we did against them.
Yeah, Jaguars look decent.
Jaguars
don't look too bad.
do look decent. We got a bunch of 6-2 teams, man.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it, man. I think we got to go to Germany and beat them. I think we can beat them. I know we can beat them. We have their defense isn't great. Their offense is whatnot. I mean,
and we got
win by 10.
We got a blessing that it's an away game for us. So that's big. It's big, man. It's an away game for us. So, we're playing them in Frankfurt, not Arrowhead, as an away game. So.
Oh yeah, no, but I think it's a home game, like on our schedule, though.
No, it's a home game for the Chiefs.
Oh, it is. It is. You're right.
Oh, okay, in Germany, right? Yeah, that's gonna be fun. The Dolphins are being tested. I'm not gonna say it's a must win. I think it's a must win.
No, it's a must win. It's a must
win.
We gotta win. It's a must win.
Okay, good. I'm glad you guys
gotta
fought
win
that
game.
on me. You gotta win that only because because of the Bills game. Because
that
of the
game
Eagles
could be
game,
the
you gotta win
difference
that
of
one.
home field advantage in the conference championship if it goes.
You're right.
If it gets to that, and also maybe a bye week in the playoffs. So we'll see.
Yeah, you got to win that game.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
it's
exciting though. It's exciting.
It's an exciting time for Dolphins fans.
It's exciting, man. Jalen Ramsey, me and Vito were at the game yesterday, and Jalen Ramsey's first target was a forced fumble. Second target was an interception.
We should have got that too.
I know, man. And he's back. He got some good reps in before we play the Chiefs. We're gonna be able to get a Chan back next week, from what I hear. So
okay. Because we have a bye week after this game, so that's perfect.
Yep, it's and our line is our offensive line is getting spread a little thin now, so we're gonna need that bye week.
Absolutely, 100%. Definitely need that bye week. What sucks with us is when we have injuries, it happens to the same position group.
Yeah.
Corners go down. Every single fucking corner goes down.
Yeah.
Quarterback goes down. Second string quarterback goes down.
Yeah, we're going to local high schools to try to fill these slots, man, because it's getting spread thin, man. But I think we got 3 all-pro offensive linemen out, so it's like, if Tua's still able to go through progressions and somehow get that ball out and stay safe, that's a huge win.
Yeah, just keep Tua healthy.
Yeah, the Chiefs proved that, by Denver. Hopefully, you guys, you guys are scouting that game because Denver seemed to be ass the whole season. Obviously, they're going to figure things out with the talent they have, whether it's coaching and, the new system and et cetera. But the fact that Denver was able to do their thing offensively and maintain them offensively gives you guys hope because you guys could put up points. Nobody has seemed basically to at least stop you guys from getting 4 touchdowns a game. So the fact that you've seen that I, in a neutral site because Germany, it's not a home game for anybody. It's Germany.
Right.
What the fuck is going on there? So I like the Dolphins in that game more than Kansas City, unbiasedly.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm gonna be, I think the game's it's gonna be aired at 9:30. So I'm gonna
crack a beer at 9:01.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day because Vito and I.
You golfing before?
I'm sorry.
Are you golfing before?
No way, Jose. We're locked in at 9:30, and then we got a concert. Marcus King being that night, so it's gonna be a long day.
So if you want to, hey Dylan, I'll say this now: if you want to I got a few things going. Oh wait, actually, I'm going to see you that Saturday night, right? At a party.
We got Brandon's party Saturday night.
Yeah, so let's hang out Saturday night, and maybe I mean, you're more than welcome to stay the night if you want. And then you could wake up and we could chill and watch the game.
We get going early.
Let's go. I mean, we'll get a few hours of sleep, and then we'll get back at it.
Let's go, baby.
Well, of course, go Dolphins. Go Taylor Swift.
All right, so Ray, I gotta ask you. What do you like? What do you like from what you've watched in the NBA? Because I haven't watched much of the NBA yet, but apparently you're a wizard in this NBA fantasy. So I'm gonna need some help with this over my first year.
I'll try to be. I'll hit you off record right now. My Nets are trying to get their first dub. They're up 11 in the fourth quarter with 6:45.
Damn, you ain't got a dub yet? Ugh.
No, we don't have a dub yet. I know. Relax. You guys haven't looked that pretty either.
We got a dub.
You have a dub over the Detroit. With Detroit looks real good early on so far. Me, Vito, and Bree are going to Heat Nets on this Wednesday night. So we'll be there in at the old. I'm going to call it AAA because I don't know what the fuck it's called now. Yeah, still AAA. So no, NBA is still going on. You need at least 10 games to figure out what's going on. You know who's hot, who's not.
Still football season for me.
Injury stuff. But,
that's right.
But Dylan, we appreciate you hopping on, brother. I just sent you the link, probably sooner than ever, and you responded. We'll hang out Saturday.
Absolutely.
We'll review some movies over the weekend as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next episode, and then maybe we'll hang out 9 a.m. Maybe we'll wake up, crack a beer.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for having me, boys.
Yes, sir. Fins up.
Enter the lab, exit the lab, Dylan. Peace.
Fins up, baby.
Fins up. All right. Now we had somebody in the waiting area, and we won't wait too long. Let me pop this little zinner.
Pop that zinneroo. That zinnerooski. Yo, I'm excited for this guest, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the intro.
Yeah, dude, please. No,
because this guy, and he's laughing already. You guys don't see him yet. So this guy has
I love this guy, man.
The reason why I know him, I don't know him personally. He's from Brooklyn, New York. My mom's from Brooklyn. I'm from Staten Island, so we always will have that connection always. But I know him from wrestling podcasts and vibing out and DMing and always showing love. He's somebody that when he comes on, you'll understand his energy, his vibe, and what he's about. This is probably the only person that I don't know personally that I would pay money to hang out with for hours because his energy, his positivity, everything. And we've gone through it for what? We've known him on social media
since
for 3
ETL.
years now. Yeah.
Since ETL.
Since the utility player. So I'm gonna let this guy enter the lab first time ever on. And I know that after the next 5-10 minutes, maybe 15, that he's going to come on again. He's going to provide energy and love. And I know when I intro him, I'm going to put my on mute, and I want Ford to go on mute because my man's going to go on for 1 or 2 minutes and show some love. DJ Kuzmo, please enter the lab.
Let's go. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, YouTube world? What's going on, Enter the Lab podcast? Happy 100 episode. Let's go, baby. Man, this is like first time, long time I've been, hanging with you guys for the past 3.5 years since the Utility Players podcast. And now to see this growth with this podcast, I'm so happy for you guys. Cheers to 100 more. Cheers to 100 more episodes and many more to go. This is your guy, DJ Kuzmo. Am I on YouTube? Hello, YouTube world. Hello to my future kids and future grandkids that's going to see me in the next 20, 40 years from now, because this is your guy, DJ Kuzmo, down in the lab with your guy, Sports Armor, Elvis Escobar. Let's go.
Damn, DJ Kuzmo. I'm telling you.
Let's go, man.
We need to
rewrite. I want to run through a brick wall. Look, we need to have that on the intro.
Yes.
Like on the intro of the episode. Okay. Just have it ready to go.
We might need to do a beat and then DJ Kuzmo just goes in because this man's so passionate and we have that mutual where we obviously where we're from, we can relate, but also where we linked up was, like I said, was wrestling. I have a passion for wrestling, watching, integrating, and just meeting so many people. I met Ashley, who just commented. Hopefully we could get her live in the lab for the first time. I've been on her podcast a couple of times. DJ
What's
Kuzmo,
going on,
you
Ashley?
are
What's going on, Ashley? I see you.
you are the perfect person. My wife loves you. We've always follow what you do.
Oh,
I love your
thank you so much,
energy,
Bree.
and we appreciate you for hanging out with us for a little bit.
For sure, man. For sure. I have to come on, man, because I know this is like one of those milestones in podcasting, because there's not too many podcasts out there that goes the length that you guys are going on, and 100. Hey, man, I just wish y'all the best, man, because I know it's tough out there, especially compete with a whole bunch of podcasts, but you guys, you stick to what you're doing every single week, pumping out content, and the consistency really shows. When people will always find good content, just keep doing what you're doing consistently. And hey, man, one of your number one guys, number one fan here, and I'm gonna continue listening to your shows, continue sharing the podcast to all my friends, just to get everybody to know about Enter the Lab podcast. And that was my mom that just passed in my room.
Oh, what's up, Mom? What up, Mama?
What's
Mama,
up, Mom?
Mama Kuzmo.
Mama Kuzma.
Go ahead, for you. Never talk too much directly to DJ.
No,
Kuzmo,
man,
so
fucking
I'll
Kuzmo,
let
bro.
you have a conversation.
Yo, nah, there's very little people I know or I've seen on social media that have as much energy as you, bro. Whatever you post, like, and you be posting early, which is honestly probably one of the best things, because when I log in on, no, for real, I'm not even joking. When I log in on Instagram, some of the first things I see is you pumping out just fucking like motivational shit. You just having mad energy, the sunrise, you being up and ready for the day. Yep. And sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, well, I gotta go to work, blah, blah, blah. But then I'll see your shit and I'll be like, man, I'm lucky, I'm blessed that I get to go to work. Not a lot of people can say that. I'm blessed that I woke up, and when I see your shit, that just gets me ready to motivate and grind and just do what I gotta do for the rest of the day. So I appreciate you for that, man. Thank you. Because not a lot of people doing that shit. You're one of the only ones that are.
That's true. And it's like it's a true testament. Like, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to get too much into like my personal stuff, but it's kind of a testament to me coming back from the major surgery that I had last year. Being grateful for life. And you never know, because life is so unpredictable. It can end at any time. You just saw Matthew Perry, 54 years old. So you never know. Just always be grateful for a new day, because you never know what can happen. And the funny thing is that I usually do it for myself to kind of lift up myself, because I'm still going hardships back in there. But people text me, people send me DMs of like, yo, man, thank you for this encouraging tweet that you put on Twitter. Thank you for, sharing this video clip of you, vibing to this song. It really made my day. So looking back at that type of stuff, it keeps me going. And I appreciate all the love from all you guys and everybody, that's been sending me back love about this, appreciate it.
I love it, dog. And
100 episodes, man, 100.
I appreciate it, and I won't add to it, like you said personally, but like whenever you did, what you were going through, you let people know that you were going through something, and thoughts and vibe was with you, and you were still positive before, and you went off the grid for a little bit, and you got back, and you're better than ever, though, right? You look good, you feel good.
Thank you.
Of course.
Hey, man, just like Deion Sanders said, you look good, you feel good, you dress good, you smell good, got the right mindset.
Yeah.
Keep it going, man. Keep it going.
And DJ Kuzmo, this it took us 100 and combined with utility players, it took us 136 plus episodes to get you on, whatever it was, and we'll get you on for a long time. But we appreciate you hopping on, giving us the energy.
Sure.
Always been day one, promoting us. You're one of the few people, if any, maybe one of one, that we've never met, either one of us, and you're always.
Hey, no, for real, Kuzmo's 101. Kuzmo 101, fam.
Thanks, man.
Kuzmo 101, bro.
Thanks, guys.
In general, one of one,
For
but
real,
more specifically, one of one of as far as like, you don't know us, you don't owe us, you don't have to, and you show support, you show love naturally, and the fact that we have you on this, and this is the first time I get to actually talk to you like this, whether it's not in a text or a DM. So I love you, brother, and I hope you're doing well. And next time I'm in New York, I always tell you I'll link up with you, because Me and Brianna are always in Brooklyn, so we'll link up. Are you more on the not giving
That's cool.
specifics, but are you more on the Sheepshead Bay area?
Yeah, I'm more to the south side of Brooklyn, so like Canarsie area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just
south
gotta go over the bridge and go a little east, which hey, you know what I mean, you get a little dangerous when you go in some of those parts.
Hey,
You know
well,
what I mean?
I'll show you around the area because a lot has changed. A lot has changed.
Okay. I know, you know, just like the Brooklyn, where the Brooklyn Nets play, that wasn't a good area when my mom is from that area. And, you know, 30, 40 years ago, that wasn't a good area, and it's cleaned up and whatever it is, business took over. But yeah, man, I look forward to meeting you in person. And we definitely will have you on the ASAP list to come back on the podcast to hang out with us, please.
Sounds good, man.
We love your energy. We appreciate all the support.
My guy Kuzmo, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. You're awesome, man.
Right,
that
awesome.
shit is infectious, dog. Don't ever change. I mean, grow and progress and do what you got to do in life. But who you are down inside, bro, just don't let nothing change that, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just amazing to see
for the listeners.
Hey, man, it's just amazing to see that that I'm here today, and you know, I've been basically listening to the show. I think it was somewhere like 2021. Had to be 2021. One of the episodes that I remember y'all was talking about was about bag alert, major bag alert.
That was ETL, dog.
That jingle still
that was
stuck
ETL.
in my Yeah, that was pre-ETL. So from then till now, man. So shout out to you guys as always. Continue doing what you do. Shout out to all of the listeners, everybody that listens to all the parts of the world. Continue to support this great podcast. And man, all the best, guys. All the best.
Love you, brother.
Thank you,
Appreciate you. DJ Kuzmo, not the first. Well, is the first, but won't be the last. Enter the lab, exit the lab, brother. Peace.
Peace.
I love that guy.
DJ motherfucking Kuzmo.
Bro,
that was a goal of mine to get him on.
He's so great, dude. He's awesome, man. The guy.
I do want to say,
great.
Shout out him, shout out the energy. We'll have him on because we want to talk because he's so well versed, kind of like us, where it's like he watches everything. He consumes sports. He consumes like boxing, UFC, everything.
Yeah.
He's always in his lab. And I want to get to know him on a personal level. We do have another guest. He was in the lobby for a few minutes.
Crunching guest out.
Yeah,
man.
I love it. Like I said, the first hour was going to be figuring it out, making sure we run things smoothly. But second hour, we're going to get some guests coming in, pumping, and hopefully every guest that comes on, we get them to promote and tell a friend. So the next guest we have is one of my closest friends that we've had on the podcast. I appreciate him dearly. He was in my wedding party. Comes down to Florida 1 to 2 times a year. Awesome. Always in the lab. Vibes are great. AP Tones, enter the fucking lab.
Hey, what an intro. Yeah, I got to say, man, your intros are always spot on.
Thanks,
Ray
man.
does have some good intros, man.
He does. Was that off the
Kills
cuff or you had that written down?
No, nothing's written down.
There you go. Love it.
What's up, brother?
Here.
Nothing much, man. Congratulations. I mean, 100. That's a milestone, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
And 100 episodes, like we say, and you're somebody that personifies showing up every single day. Obviously, as we go back to the business that we used to be in, no matter if it's good, bad, or ugly, show up every day. I think we believe in that. Whether
I was going to say there's some days I probably shouldn't have shown up, but I did anyway.
There was definitely days you shouldn't have showed up. You maybe take a day off or a week off, but you're stubborn like I am in a good that speaks character. Your character is big. Your personality is even better. Well, actually, your personality is great. Your character is even better. So appreciate you taking out the time. Welcome, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I got to start coming on here more often. I get compliments like that, I don't get that much in my daily life. So, but yeah, no, man. I mean, it's crazy seeing how far you guys have come. I mean, because I remember the first couple episodes, you'd be texting me, "What do you think of this? Like, how did it sound? This and that." I'm giving you feedback. Just seeing how you guys have grown. It's crazy.
Yeah, because you don't want to. You almost don't want to ask too many people when you do things, because when you start something new, whether it's it could be something when it's creative, you could do something as painting, writing, whatever it is. You don't want to ask too many people, because then you have too many opinions, and that's where I've learned is you talk to the people that actually will give you honest, good, bad, and ugly. And you have been somebody that never held back. I'm not saying it's always been negative; it's always been positive. But somebody that you could be like, "Hey, when I hear this person's feedback, they're not thinking about my feelings, but they're also considering it, but they're going to keep it 100." And I know Ford has a bunch of people like that, and my circle's small when it comes to that, where it's like, I don't want to hear, "Hey, did I do a good job?" because that's lame, and that's not going to make you progress forward. But you're somebody that, whether it's this or something else, that I could always get your feedback, and you give it honestly and bluntly. I love that.
Yeah, no, I love that. I appreciate that you respect my feedback, because there's certain people like, I know you're not asking for their feedback,
Yeah.
because they're not going to give it to you the right way. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys out, and I'm glad to see it's helped you guys grow. I mean, look, anyone could talk into a microphone. Any clown could talk into a microphone. It takes a real couple of jokers to do it 100 times, though. Do it over the course of 100 episodes. So I got respect for you guys.
Yeah,
100% going for it.
I mean, it's not the easiest thing, that's for sure. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, when we live in a society that we do nowadays, everything is just unlimited content, and it's
a lot of competition.
There is a lot of competition. It is a saturated ass market. Look, the Nets got a dub, Raymond.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I don't even want to talk about it, because I seen the score being good. Cam Johnson had another 30 piece. We'll talk about that maybe next week or later on at the end. But I'm very excited about
speaking
the
of
Nets. But
content,
now it's all about AP right now.
Yeah, last time you were here with us, we talked a little bit about shows. We talked about The Wire. We talked about that shit. Is there any new shows that you've been?
Oh yeah, you're the show.
watching,
You're the show and movie king.
Yeah. So
Ray's a big movie buff.
Yeah, no, we.
If you think I'm a movie buff, AP's even more. So shout out him.
Yeah, I mean, right now, look, it's spooky season, right? So we're keeping it in that vein right now. Just finished up that show on Netflix, The Fall of the House of Usher. I like that.
I watched that. That was
pretty good. Yeah,
yeah.
I love that director. He did the Midnight Mass. He did Haunted of Hill House. All that stuff I love. Just saw The Pope's Exorcist. Trash. It was just not good. What else am I watching right now? I don't know. This is kind of like a guilty pleasure. I used to read Goosebumps as a kid. They came out with a new show on Hulu. I've been checking that out a little bit.
Oh, did they really? I used to read Goosebumps as well. Yeah. Oh shit. I have to check out the fucking series. They did a movie.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't see that. But this is more of like it's not kids, but it's like more like teenager, adult kind of. So it's kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's got Justin Long in it, and like it's like one storyline that they incorporate a lot of the books into. So it's kind of cool to see him do that. But yeah, right now that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just rewatching, like, I watched The Exorcist the other day. Halloween's my favorite. Michael Myers, that's my guy. So that's kind of where I'm at now.
Did you see the new Michael Myers movie?
I did not. I got to see that.
No.
That's where Halloween ends, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's on the list. Maybe I'll watch that later.
It's not too bad. But yeah, Michael Myers movies, man, it's just like, how can you not outrun this dude?
That's the thing, bro. You can go you can hop on a plane, go from New York to Cali. You get off, he's standing there waiting you at security.
He's waiting for you. How does this motherfucker get through security, bro? But he's right there.
You know what I think happens? Whenever the camera cuts away, he's running. And it cuts back to him and he's like walking again. Like that. You guys ever see Ferris Bueller?
It's a very good point.
Like that with Ferris Bueller, there's that one scene with the principal's like running through the hallways, and every time he runs by the window, he slows down. That's how I picture Michael Myers. Like when the camera pans away, he's running, comes back, he's walking.
Fucking scenes. That's funny, man.
So but he's my goat. But yeah. What do you guys watching anything?
Yeah, I got a bunch of things going on. Obviously, football,
Ray's always
hockey,
watching something.
Nets just ended. But what's your take on, obviously as a Giants, Yankees? We won't talk about Yankees because it's not time. But we did talk Gravy before you got a first guest on this episode. Was you give a little shine or not shine to the Giants? What do you think? Not about the game with the Jets, but what they did today with the trade, which we talked about, and the future of the Giants. And what do you think that is going to go on? Like, what makes sense for us to go into next year and moving forward with DJ?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, trade what you can, get value for whatever you can right now, because we're 2-6. You know, unless we win out, which that's not going to happen. You know, we don't really have a chance of doing anything. So I'm all for the trade. I like the trade. We got good value for him. In terms of DJ, you know, it's tough because obviously our O-line has been so bad. It's hard to fully judge him on it, but he's also not gotten better at the same time. He's kind of regressed a little bit in my mind. But luckily, the way the contract is structured, after next year, there's no more guaranteed money. So if we get the same thing next year, we can cut him. Doesn't go against the cap. So then we can go from that point. But yeah, I don't know. I've heard people talking like, what if we get the number 1 pick? You go Caleb Williams? Like, you might have to. You know, it's tough.
Yeah, if you have the top 2 picks, you have to go quarterback because we've been in that world with Saquon getting the number 2 and go running back, and we don't need that anymore. And they put it out there that we're not trading Saquon. You always load up on quarterbacks and let them figure it out. You know, you'd rather be that organization that has too many, right? Than that regret of feeling like you didn't pick the right
Not
one.
enough.
So yeah, exactly. So
otherwise, you have Danny DeVito playing quarterback for you, like we did yesterday.
And Buddy, and shout out him, Italian from New Jersey, which you can relate to in a way, from New York, New Jersey, and it doesn't work out. So what we got to do is we have him for next year, DJ. That's our quarterback. I think you established that. But let's move forward as if you don't have it, and then let's figure it out, because the best organizations act as if they don't, right? The best organizations, hey, we love you. We gave you 40 mil, but guess what? We're still going to draft a quarterback, and you still need to earn it. The brilliance, like I said earlier in the episode, is that we did 2 years. Now we have an opt-out, and that's what it is. So he'll be back. This year's a wash. Keep him healthy for next year. Don't run him out there when we're fucking 2-10 or 3-10, whatever it is. Keep him healthy, draft appropriately, make the trades, and then we recalibrate. Maybe next year he comes out and he's blazing. Football's like that. Football, you could change real quick, and all of a sudden we're 5-0. And then that quarterback that you drafted, you keep maybe for a year or two, and then or you trade. So you can never have too many assets on a team. So I trust the organization right now, what we have, and I trust that we'll make the good decision. With today, Leonard Williams expiring contract, what we talked about off the record, get rid of him. We have Thibodeau, 8.5 sacks to Seattle. And we have Thibodeau. He's 8.5 sacks. He's top 2 in the league right now. He's gotten his sacks in bunches. He had 3 sacks against the Jets. He had 3 sacks, I think, last week or the week before. So he's a dog. He's figuring it out in his second year. And
he got off to a slow start, but he really picked it up the last couple of weeks. He's been a beast.
And AP, that boy runs on emotion and confidence. So once I seen him getting 3, you might think, oh, okay, that's he just got he didn't get lucky. If you give that motherfucker confidence, he's gonna run amok. And in New York, he loves to be flashy, he likes to show off, and he's perfect for New York. So you got a dog right there. And I'm just looking forward to finding some stability with the running back, offensive line, and now quarterback. So
that's the main thing. The line, we gotta build that up. Without that, it doesn't matter who you got.
Yeah, and of course, Thomas has been hurt for most of the season, so we got to figure it out. But we're not in a bad position. We're not starting at 0. We have options.
We have some
we
stuff.
have a foundation.
We got a good defense. We got some good players on defense. We got to build. We have some depth issues, right? We got to work on that. But we got Sexy Dexy, Thibodeau. We got some. I like the kid Banks, Deontay Banks, the corner we got. He's been playing pretty well. McKinney, safety. We got some guys. Okereke, a linebacker. We got some dudes, but we just need some depth now. Because you look at the Eagles, I don't think they're where they were last year, but they roll out, just keep putting guys out there. It's where the fuck how'd they pay all these guys? I don't get it.
I mean, just like the Rams and the Tampa Bay Bucks in the last few years, it's about manipulating the cap, and we're seeing it. If you can manipulate the cap, if you have a smart GM, you learn how to cut people, when to cut people, when to trade people. It's not easy. As fans, I think we look at GMs as a simple job of drafting and getting players and acquiring and it's chess. You got to play the short-term game and the long-term game. So we're learning,
And I think our GM is pretty good at that. He's good at
he's
manipulating
great.
that kind of stuff.
He's young. He knows what to do, and we got a fantasy up. As
Ray's definitely learning how to be a GM.
Yeah, he's eating my ass right now. 2 pumps, Kirk. I gotta
eating your
drop
ass,
that name
man.
because Kirk Cousins got a Achilles injury, so I gotta. I'm done. Fantasy football. I made a note of it. Fantasy football. I went from 3 teams now to 2, and I'm probably gonna be from 2 to 1 next season because I can't do multiple fantasy football. I don't know how you guys do it, but I'm not doing it anymore.
I can't do it. I'm in 2. One's a family league. I'm probably never getting out of that, but I'm trying to get out of my other one after this year. It's just like it doesn't have the same gusto it used to,
It doesn't. It really doesn't. As far as injuries, running backs, all that. It doesn't have what it used to be when I first started. When I first started in fantasy 15 years ago, probably plus, you had one running back. You knew he was going to stay healthy for the most part. You knew he was going to get 30 touches a game, and that's not a thing anymore. But just to wrap it up, because we have other.
You got to evolve with the times, baby. You got to change. I've been doing
just
it.
to wrap it
I
up.
just bet straight on the games now. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's probably better. AP, we
with
appreciate
fantasy
you hopping on.
daily.
Yeah, fantasy
God, thank
daily, underdog, FanDuel, all that's probably better than doing the fantasy. And I think that's what's taken over lately. I think I'd rather put $100, $150 per season towards that, and that'll give me better odds of winning than putting 150 towards 12 divided by 12 trying to win.
For sure.
All right, brother. AP, appreciate you hopping on. We'll have you on again.
Yeah,
you've been on Enter the Lab for a long time. You've been a great friend to us, and thank you for entering us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll see you boys for 200.
All right, brother. Enter the Lab, exit the lab. Peace, brother.
Peace.
We also have another in-person guest. He's been hanging out with, Ben was the first in-person guest on 100. We do have a second guest enter the lab. I'm going to, hold on, let me share the my earphone. Here you go. Put that in your right ear. Right here. Use it right here. Close to me.
Close to me.
He's coming. He's coming.
Pause.
All right. He's been on the last time. The last time he was on, he's a football champion. Now he is established. Enter the lab. He shows up every single week. So Matthew Spicone, enter the lab, my brother.
Oh man, back in the lab.
Back in the lab. Now formally. Before you were just like a quick let me show off my T-shirt. We were faded. You were faded. We were having fun. Now established. You're in it.
Yeah. I'm here now, huh?
Love to have
you.
Hell
yeah. Love it.
He does have a quote that he wanted to bless us with and give us a little celebration of 100.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna leave that as the closing quote.
Oh, okay. So talk about whatever you want to do. It's your show.
I just want to congratulate you guys, as Ben did. 100 fucking episodes, bro. That's huge. Like, to be committed to something for that long and to actually deal with each other's bullshit and all the fun stuff, all the bad stuff, that is that's pretty cool, especially because I know you both from a personal standpoint and like a big friend standpoint. I've known you guys for a long time. Fort, I love you, bro. I wish I could see you more often. Ray, I love you too.
Yes, sir.
And I'm blessed to have Ray. We were talking about Dylan a couple minutes ago, I guess, and how you could throw a baseball to Dylan's house.
Yeah.
Well, from Dylan's house to my house,
I could putt.
Like a pitching wedge.
Yeah. That's a good point. And that's how close he lives to me, for sure.
But big ups to all the guests that were out here today. I'm really loving all the positivity. DJ Kuzma.
Hell yeah.
He was big smiles. His mom came through for the You didn't even know that was coming. That was huge. That was huge. But from a big heart standpoint, you guys have been actually like running this podcast for a very long time. And for me, I feel blessed to be around you two, and just to see that work ethic, like to put into a podcast and to put into something that you're like very invested in is huge for me. I'm an apprentice, a plumbing apprentice, and not even a quarter of the people that are where I'm at have that same drive. So, you guys are killing it. I'm loving it.
Appreciate it.
R.I.P. to Matthew Perry.
Yes.
For all the friends out there, whether you're friends with me or not, we'll always be friends. So keep that in mind.
Shout out.
But the big thing I wanted to talk about right now is the World Series. We got
this going on right now.
Yeah, it's going on right now. Texas is winning 3-0. But that rookie for Arizona.
Yeah, what is it? Coral?
No, it's
Carol.
Bree said it best. His last name sounds like a fart. It's
what is it?
Freddt. Pfaddt, something like that. He was pitching out of his mind today, bro. He had one or two bad pitches. One went over the fence, and I mean, you can't really complain about that. But I mean, it's been a fucking really good game.
Yeah,
excuse my
we've had it live in the lab.
I love you guys. Sorry.
Leave us out on your. Matt's got a quote that before we started recording, he was like, "Oh, what am I gonna do when I come on?" And I say a quote, and there is a quote that whenever you cheer somebody that I don't like, but he loves, and it's the play on the words of friendships, best ships. Whatever.
I love that quote. I stole that from him.
No, it's not that I don't. It's not that I don't love it.
You borrowed it.
Yes, it's not that I don't love it. I don't like anything that has to do with like, hey, let's just take a cheers. Let me drink my alcohol, moving on. But because of him, he's gonna leave us on something that he remade himself. So enter the lab for Matt. He's gonna designate a cheers to us. So cheers to everybody listening and watching.
Everyone listening, put your drinks up. It's a nice little cheers for us. There are good casts. There are bad casts. There are casts that catch big fish. But the best casts are podcasts. So subscribe to this, bitch.
Huh? Love it. Mic drop.
I'm here for it. Thank you, Spo. You're the man.
Hey, love you guys. Enter the lab. 100.
Enter the lab. Exit
Let's
the lab.
go, episode forever, bro. We're in it.
I love it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Let's get
you.
it.
And on that note, our second for the second person to leave in-person episode, and I love this. We're freestyling. We don't know where this is gonna go. We're in hour 2. We're in hour 2. We'll go
North
5
of an
hours
hour and a half. Yeah, it don't fucking matter.
We're getting great vibes. Now, I'll let you introduce the next guest. He's been on the podcast a couple times, so go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Get us off.
Man, I finally got to link up with this guy last weekend. It was straight love, man. It's been a long time coming. Like, we've been just going back and forth on social media for who knows how long, dog. Probably like a decade, man. Who knows? But, dog, like, honestly, I went to Philly last week. I'm glad this got to happen. My guy, Koryak, I already know he had to put 7-1 in the bio.
Oh, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro.
Up, man? Welcome to the live again.
First of all, congratulations. Congratulations, my boy.
Thank you, my guy. Yes, sir.
This is crazy, man. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, you seen it progress, and I kind of like had talked to you about it, and like I wanted your opinion on it because you kind of are in the same realm. You're putting out content through your own avenue, through your own, artistic point of view. So your opinion always meant a lot to me because you did what you had to do. So I thank you, man. I'm glad I got to fucking actually meet you, and we had a good time. And this city was love, man. Fucking Philly was awesome.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm glad I could show you a good time. A lot of times when you go to somebody's town, you don't know their work week. You don't know really what's going on. So you kind of like just trying to get in where you fit in. So I was glad wifey let me outside. I got my eye on the game too, fellas. But I was glad wifey let me outside and I was able to pop out and
just kind of like show y'all a little bit of the good part of the Philly, you know what I mean? And just like how we vibe and how we chill. And then like you said, bro, I went back on your page after you dipped, and I was just looking like at old pictures and stuff. Like, bro, we really been locked in for years through the internet, you know, like
100%.
Actually one of the real reasons like social media was invented, like to meet other people and, you know, actually chop it up and build relationships. So for us to have met through mutual people from the internet, from Xbox and, you know, and like to link up and stuff, like my wife was real happy for me. She was like, that's so dope.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we about to go have some fun though. I'll be back. You know what I mean?
I'll never forget, man. We used to play Call of Duty so much back in the day, and we were in the game, bro. And I gave y'all I started talking about Twitter, and I gave y'all my Twitter, and y'all went on my page, and I forget who it was that said it, but they're like,
I think it was Molly who started it.
Might have been Molly or Ron. Danny, you white? Y'all thought I was black the whole time. They're like, yo, you're white.
Yo, Danny fit right in, yo. He really with the set. Like that's my boy.
Bro. Yo, people used to get so mad at us on Call of Duty, man. So mad, bro. That was one of the funniest times, man. One of the funniest times.
And I got convinced to join that party. Like, I was so heavy into sports, playing and all that stuff. Like, I wasn't even on the game. It was Molly and Sharon and, like, Renegade, all those dudes. Like, they just used to be telling me, like, bro, just download. Even if you're not playing, you can just be on with us, just like there, you know. So that's kind of like I was glad. I'm glad that I did that though. Like I said, fast forward all these years later, it was full circle when I met you, bro. It was like we've been hanging out since day one. You know what I mean? Like grew up together, so it was really a vibe, bro. I was glad you came.
I love that, man.
And I'm glad you ain't paid that $30 to go in that museum. You wouldn't have like what? I'm listening to the last episode. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he knew better. Like for what?
I like that dude. I looked at this dude. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And all these other white people
I could spend
$30
like, on something else.
Is he serious? Like they were looking at me like I had two heads. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, bro.
Hey, man.
I've been there like once.
I see the jacket. I see what you got on. I know you did that shit on purpose.
Come on, man.
I already know.
You know,
like
you know, like we here, man.
Hell
we here,
man. I love it, man. I love it. Talk to me a little bit about them Eagles, man. Fly Eagles fly. I heard that shit so much last Sunday night, man.
I mean, I just like, you know, like I said, like we talked before, like we was just getting to know each other's fan bases, like, you know, because you don't ask the questions. You know, you really want to ask just to a casual fan. It's like when you get locked in with somebody from somewhere else or something like that, you can actually like really build. And like, I was glad you came down here during the time that the Phillies was still like independent race and everything, because you got to see how split the city is. Like I told you, like, it's like whoever is like closest to the end of their season and they're still in it, that's who's going to have our support, you know? But like, the Eagles, man, like they're doing what exactly we all hope they would do, you know, like come out and stack up the W's. Like if anything you learn from like watching the season and, you know, going to the Super Bowl but not even winning it, you know, you learn like it's not really about how you win. It's just about winning, like getting your position,
100%.
getting your position in the standing so that you can have that home field advantage, which we really take serious out here in Philly. Like, you know, even if you don't have tickets, bro, you see, we in Xfinity, we're everywhere around that area to let our team know, like, we backing y'all, you know, and we also want to scare off the other fans. So it feels really good to be 7-1. And I don't feel like we played our best yet. Like, I really still don't feel like I've seen a complete game. Like, after every win out here, if you listen to sports radio, bro, people is still complaining. Like, man, we need to run the ball. We need to do this. This ain't working. You know, all this stuff. And we got, you know, we're 7-1. So that's how hard we are on our team. But we kind of use the word passion. And, you know, I'm glad you got to see it, bro.
100%. No, that was the main word, actually, that I used with everyone that I kind of described how it felt. Everyone was mad respectful. People were respectful. Like, it really is the city of brotherly love. Everyone was real nice. But at the same time, they talk their shit. And it's just what I would do, too, if an opposing fan was in my city. Like, I'm going to welcome you in and tell you, hey, you know, welcome, blah, blah, blah. But then I'm going to let you have it, you know? And people were cool in the section. Nothing was ever crazy. Like, I never felt like I was going to have to fight. None of that shit, you know? I never felt that kind of way. Everyone was cool, bro.
even when I was telling you, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, but
no, you good. It was
even when I was telling you like you gonna get, people gonna be on your top and stuff. I never I was hoping you thought like no one was ever gonna put hands on you or do anything crazy like that. It's just like I said, like most of the people out here, especially near that stadium, is bleeding green. Like we bleed green out here. Like we take it to you. Like this is after a win. I got on all green. Like that's just how it goes out here, And we rock W's on our like. I ain't gonna keep it. But
like I said last episode, I was like, one thing about the difference between New York and Philly is, and I don't mean disrespect for TU, but I said it in general, and if I said it one time, I'll say it again. Is the difference between New York is I feel like Philly fans always compete with New York in a way, and they are extra passionate. Almost to a disservice and a holding it against them, because New York people usually have other things to look forward to. We got other things going on. Like I said, no disrespect, but Philly people, it's like this is all we got. This is what we got going on. We got Sixers.
Well, I'll say like this,
and we got we got the Phillies. Normally,
I'll say like
we're
this,
passionate, but we got shit going on. So, like I said, no disrespect for you personally, but in general, it's like Philly motherfuckers, they bring it all the time, every time. Yeah. There's no holds barred. And I mean this even towards wrestling, if you want to take it to another where it's like wrestling, the best fans in wrestling in United States as a wrestling fan is New York, Chicago, Philly. But Philly out of the three is number one because these motherfuckers are just all in. They'll wait in lines for hours because this is what they do. So I respect it. At the same time, I might be throwing shade, but also I'm showing some respect where it's like, y'all motherfuckers are way too chill out a little bit. Let's not harm a child in the process of cheering on your own team, you know what I mean?
I feel you, bro. Like, I feel you. Like, again, I'm in it. So I can't really take the approach of the outside looking in. But what I'll say about the New York people, right, and New York market in itself, it's not really y'all fans. I would agree with you. It's the writers, the newspapers, the media. Like, like I hear some crazy stories from athletes. Everybody has a podcast out or something. They share a lot of stories about the New York media and how they go about getting their stories and, figuring things out or the questions that they might ask. I mean, that in itself seems crazy sometimes. So, it's a kind of even trade-off. But I will say, it's less going on. You guys are in a bigger, busier city, obviously. But the passion can go overboard. If you're with us, no one will get injured. But I can't guarantee it. If you ain't with us, you against us. That's just literally how we look at it. During the football season, my brother's a Cowboys fan. He don't come around. He don't come around talking certain ways. He kind of keep it pushing, keep it over there, keep it on Instagram. He don't really bring that around.
I'm glad you said that because when we were walking out, leaving the stadium after the game, they started chanting, "Fuck the Cowboys."
Oh, yeah.
Fuck the Cowboys. I'm like, yo, y'all not even playing them. Like, y'all didn't even play them. Like, y'all just played the Dolphins.
It's Dallas week. Conference. Yeah, and it's Dallas week this week. So it's crazy out here. Like, it's crazy, man. All the Dallas fans hide right now. That the Philly Dallas fans, they hide. And if they get the W, then they'll pop out. But right now, it's nothing.
I forgot where I was for a second after y'all lost. When I went back to Xfinity Live after y'all lost, I was like, "Fuck the Phillies," and then people was looking at me crazy. I'm like, "Oh shit, no, hold on, my fault."
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
You could have gotten in a twisted situation there, bro.
Yeah, it was sticky. I forgot where I was for a second, man.
Yeah, bro. Right. Yeah.
Is there anything that you're working on right now as far as music, content-wise? What do you have going on? Anything you're pumping through, or what's up? Tell the people.
Actually, no. I'm still pumping the project, which is doing really well, over 40,000 streams worldwide with 6 videos out. So that was huge. That was huge for me. And like I said, it's all minimal success, but it's success in the end. And we do well. We about to start putting out some merch and things like that just to continue to grow the brand. All the YouTube is monetized now, which is great. So everything that all the people are doing and supporting and liking and commenting it's actually coming back to the music. So I love that. And as far as myself personally, like, you know, I just got a new crib and stuff, and I'm just like doing that right now and just focused on the family, getting the crib and situation and everything like that ready. And I say by like spring we'll be back musically for sure. Yeah, we'll be back.
Hell yeah. I love that, man. Sometimes, you know, you need to like fall back a little bit and focus on some other things that could especially build
Get
what
inspired.
you're already doing.
Get
you
inspired.
don't want to put
Get
all
inspired.
everything in one, with different things. But man, Corey, bro, again, I loved you, bro. Thank you so much for showing me around.
Love y'all too, man.
What
next project,
about,
whatever you got going on, definitely hit us up.
Six.
Don't wait for us to
Without a doubt, without a doubt,
I mean?
without a doubt, my boys. Without a doubt.
Man.
Cheers,
Thank you,
man.
sir.
100
Hey.
episodes, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Y'all have a good night, man.
My guy, you too, man. Thank you.
to the lab, exit the lab. Peace.
Got
brother.
you, bro.
Yeah.
You already know.
My guy. Bro, Corey's
This is a
love,
rapid
man.
fire. Imagine
Corey.
every episode was like this. We gotta get that on, right? Nah, it would be too much, right?
No, way too much. Way too much. Hey,
Way too
look,
much. You're right.
way too much. No, Philly was love, man. Philly was love. Philly was cool. I enjoyed my time out there. Definitely be back. It was, I mean, like he said, it was just like we've known each other since we've been talking over fucking online, playing Call of Duty. Like, didn't miss
That's
a beat.
crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got a few topics.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll send out more links. I mean, people are gonna respond to us as is, but go ahead.
Yeah. So I got two. I think we'll start off with this because we were just talking about football. So we've been talking about Deion Sanders a little bit. We've been talking about Colorado football, and we've liked what we've seen. Right? They already exceeded expectations as far as a football
Have they gotten
standpoint.
any wins since the third win?
I think they're 4-3, 3-4.
No, I think they're worse than that. Let me look.
No, I think they got at least 3 wins, bro. They got 3 wins, man.
They got three. I said, but
they started 2-0.
they're 4-4.
4-4. Okay, cool. So I mean, they won 1 game last year. But the thing, and I get it, bro. I'm here for it. Especially nowadays with NIL, players have to definitely market themselves and show personality and show who they are because they're getting paid off their likeness. But at some point, you also have to back it up with what you're doing on the football field. You can't just be flashy. You can't just be flashy. And you got to get some dubs. And it showed up this week that Colorado players got their jewelry stolen against UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see this?
I did see that.
And I mean, part of me.
Wait, keep
wants to
talking.
feel
I'm going to
bad.
go to the bathroom because it's a long episode. So let me pee and you keep talking.
You're
Go
good.
ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did before Corey got on. At some point, man, you got to back it up with dubs. And when you're showing off and, you know, doing celebrations that show this kind of stuff, like, oh, you got watches, you got chains, and people are watching you all day, every day. You're all over social media. You're all over ESPN now because Deion is an icon and he's got both his sons playing offense and defense, and you got Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball. They're great athletes. It's going to show. It's going to get clicks. It's going to get people to go to ESPN and watch this. So everyone's watching you, bro. You're on the national stage. So when you show this kind of stuff off, you're kind of begging for people to rob you. And I'm not going to want to say, like, I'm glad it happened because I don't ever wish bad upon anyone, especially kids. These are college kids. They're anywhere from 18 to 22, 23 years of age. But sometimes you got to learn a lesson. You got to learn a lesson. You got to get humbled a little bit. And they got their jewelry stolen. And I know I'm over here just talking to them like rambling bullshit and whatnot. And if I was in their position doing what they're doing, getting what they're getting, I'd probably be doing similar type of shit. So I'm just talking bullshit. But this was kind of funny, man. This is kind of funny.
So they're gonna get in touch with y'all. In the locker room, bro.
During the game?
During the game, bro.
They stole the chain? Insane, bro. They stole yours? During the game.
He gonna play football.
Hold on. This dude that's recording the video kind of sounds like that one dude that's going off on you, like, damn, you really lost that, and he's the one that actually stole it, and he's trying to help you find it and shit. It's like, damn, that's crazy. That's insane. That's exactly how he sounds.
I know your shit saved, dog. What's on messed up, bro?
During the game. Boys get back in the locker room, chains gone. Somebody broke into the locker.
Nobody knows shit, bro.
Nobody, of course nobody knows shit.
Dang, bro. He's like, bro.
That's crazy.
Dog.
He got that shit yesterday. Oh my god, dude.
Shit crazy, dude. Yeah. I had to go check for me now. My shit on my neck. You don't see me? I'm bullshit. I'm out.
All right, I'm done with this. But yeah, no, I mean, at some point you got to relax with that kind of shit. You're flaunting type kind of shit you got. People know what you got going on. Obviously, there's going to be some people that know, oh, Colorado's in town. Fucking Shiloh and Shador are driving around in a fucking Rolls Royce. What else do they have?
It's the gift and the curse of showing it off, and then there's consequences to everything. You want to live in the moment. You want to shine. You want to live, and people come after you, just like rappers. I'm not comparing them to rappers. I don't want to make it.
No, but ballers want to be rappers, and rappers want to be ballers.
Yeah, it's that culture, and not even making it about race or anything. It's culture. It's if you want to show off and you want to be that person, consequences. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right that UCLA didn't have the proper security. If that's true, this and that. But it's sad. It sucks. But that's the life we're in, right? It's
yeah. Was it in UCLA, especially in UCLA in California?
It shouldn't happen. Man. Bottom line is
it shouldn't happen. Of course not.
It shouldn't happen regardless, whether you're
Definitely
on the college level or the professional level.
Doesn't matter what kind of level.
But you got spies. You got people that are kind of taking advantage.
Yeah, you got
fans
out there waiting to see players. Oh, he walked in with this. He walked in with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got this on. Type shit like that. So
pick six.
It matters. It matters.
Pick six.
And wow. I want to say it's good that it happened now. They're at a young age. They're 20, 21 years old, like I said. So hopefully they learn from this. I should have learned from a lot of things in life, but whatever. Hindsight's 2020.
Lions fans are nervous right now.
All
right, as we wrap it up, we might have a couple, one or two people entering the lab as we wrap up. We're about 2 hours in. We do have somebody coming in real quick before we wrap up. Evan, he's been somebody that's, he's been day one also in my life. Known him from a long time in Staten Island, New York. So he's going to come on, say a couple words, vibe with us a little bit. He's a big supporter. So Evan Carlisle Green, enter the lab, brother.
Hey. Thank you for having me,
brother.
And cheers to 100.
Absolutely. Rangers, what they do today? They win?
Right now, we are tied with the Winnipeg Jets tied at 2 with 40 seconds left in the third.
Oh, okay. So the Panthers lost to the Jets earlier in the season. We just took an overtime loss to the Bruins. I'm new into hockey, and you've been into hockey a long time.
Yeah, I've been into hockey since I was basically born.
Yeah. What's your teams that your pops got you on, right? Because Evan's from Carlisle Green, the same block that I'm on. So nice. We knew his family since day one. Since he's born. Yeah, well, my mom has known him. So
since
it's awesome to have you on the. Exactly. We're close distance family. So what are your teams right now?
I got the Rangers for hockey. Ray, I know you're gonna murder me, but I got the Knicks for basketball.
That's where we differ. But everything else we're kind of similar.
Yeah, Yankees for baseball. Obviously, wouldn't have it any other way. And of course, sadly, the 2-2 2-7 Giants.
Yeah. What? I don't even know. Are we 2-7? No, don't give us worse than we are. What are we? 2-6. Don't give us more of a loss. What are we looking at next week? Let's look at that forward. What are we looking at? We're looking at the Raiders.
Yeah.
At LA. But guess what, Evan? Are you at the point? And we've had a few Giant fans on, and we've had maybe a couple Dolphin fans on. Well, maybe one with Dylan. But Evan, are you at the point where we're 2-6? Do you want the Giants to sell off options and move on and see where we are? That's where I'm at. Or do you want them to try for the playoffs? Because historically, it doesn't show that we will make the playoffs.
Honestly speaking, I really don't even have an answer for that. But honestly, yeah, my bad. But at this point, it's like every time they say they're gonna build the offensive line and make it better, I don't see it. I never do.
Every time, right? What the fuck? Every time. We've been dealing with what, a bad offensive line for 5 years?
How many times they keep saying, "Oh, we build our offensive line. We are better." Yeah, right.
Every year.
Is that why Daniel Jones right now is on the injured list with neck injury from a sack they took 11 times against the Seahawks?
That's what I'm saying. Against the Seahawks. And then now he's out for 3 weeks. He's coming back next week, hopefully. But like I said,
I was with you. I'm sorry, Ray.
No, you're good.
I was with you on that. I'd rather keep him out for the rest of the season and let him come back healthy next year.
Yeah, but do you send a bad message? Because do you put out a product every single week? Obviously, we just put out our third string quarterback with
who can't throw
Taylor,
the ball.
Who can't throw the ball. Shout out DeVito. He's an Italian from New Jersey. You got to respect that. But you can't put out a product like that and then expect people to come to games. So you got to put out something. So if Daniel Jones is healthy this week, we put him out there, right?
I think so. Let's see what he has. But if he gets hurt again, that's it.
Shut him down for the season. I agree with that.
Moving on to better subjects. Let's switch over to baseball if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
I mean, I know our Yankees didn't do so great, but however, today or yesterday or whenever the time was that the vote came in, Aaron Judge is your Roberto Clemente winner.
Hey, we'll take that reward, huh?
Yeah, for somebody that got hurt and was
we'll take any awards and trophies we could get these days.
Y'all take what you can get right now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, don't mock us for it.
No,
don't mock us, especially when Miami didn't do no better.
Oh man, we made the playoffs.
Well, yeah,
we
at least they made it to the playoffs.
But you didn't get.
We didn't win a game.
You didn't win a game. You didn't win a game. 2-0.
So it don't really matter.
Hey, listen, I'm just glad.
It's a weird time in sports for New York.
What happened?
No, I was saying it's a tough time in New York for sports, but also it's a high in South Florida. So it's funny. I always talk about this, Evan, is I'm from New York. I live and die everything in New York, but it's great to be in South Florida and also live vicariously through Fort and some of my other friends. Obviously, I root for all South Florida sports because it gets me out of the house. It gets me rooting for another team. I will never root for another team outside of my teams, but is there any other team that you would root for outside of New York sports that you look forward to?
Actually,
maybe Texas?
I'm glad you said that because I have family down in Texas, Fort Worth to be exact, and Houston. Well, like near the Houston area. They're like 45 minutes from Houston.
Nice.
But let's focus on the guy. Let's focus on my uncle from Fort Worth. He's an off-ice official for the Dallas Stars.
Oh, okay.
And you say, okay, well, a lot of people don't know what an off-ice official is. They put in the stats like how many hits the guy hit the other guy, and
I can't even imagine keeping track with that. I don't even know how they do all that.
Me neither.
Crazy, especially hockey where it's so fast.
But it's funny. You asked me. Well, you were at the Panther game home opener. Your wife made sure I understood that. Shout out to Bree.
Yes, sir.
But I've actually been to a lot of Dallas Star games. As a matter of fact, at the last game before they called off or paused the season for the COVID.
COVID? Oh
Yeah.
wow!
I actually
In New
have
York?
the warm up puck from that game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How weird was that experience being like called off without you knowing exactly what was going on?
Huh?
How weird was that? Like I can imagine being in the arena and being like, "Hey, everybody got to leave the arena."
Oh no,
for
no,
something.
no! They finished the game.
Oh,
but,
they did.
But the next game was paused. They didn't play the next game.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that was a weird time.
And in fact, it's funny where I was sitting was like 4 rows up from the home goalie. Believe it or not, because my uncle
That's awesome.
was able
Fire
to
seats.
Yeah, well, he hooked me up big time. Shout out to my uncle. He's actually working tonight at home. They're facing, I think, Columbus.
Nice.
But yeah,
Blue
no.
Jackets.
So my Ranger. I mean, I've seen the Rangers live a few times.
Okay.
But don't worry, that's not where I got this jersey. Shout out to
What jersey is that? Who you got on the back?
I got Panarin actually.
Panarin, nice. Okay.
10.
Solid.
Yeah, he actually cut his hair off. I'm not too happy.
Okay.
but
Hey,
of
that's
course,
how you know you're a diehard fan when you get mad over somebody cutting their hair.
Well, I mean, he just don't look like him. Basically,
I get it. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I mean, I was more into, I'm obviously baseball is my number one sport, which Ray knows 100%. Right? You remember? So, but I've been I've been busy lately. I've been doing a lot of cooking. As a matter of fact,
nice.
What's that
Instagram? What's that Instagram you got cooking?
Oh yeah, that's right. Cooking with ETG, straight out.
Cooking with ETG. What is your favorite dish to cook these days?
Grilled chicken is my specialty. I also make.
I know Fort would love that.
Huh?
I know Fort would love that grilled chicken. That's
I fucks with some grilled chicken, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
I'm good in the morning with omelets. I make
Hell
an
yeah.
omelet.
Who doesn't like a fucking omelet?
Huh?
What do you put in your omelet? What do you got a lot of cheese, you got a lot of veggies, what you got?
I put peppers, onions. If I have a piece of chicken, I'll try to stick that in there.
Throw that in there.
Beef. Lately I've been taking salsa that you dip with tortilla chips, and I've been putting that in there for the tomatoes.
Do you put that do you put it like while it's cooking, you put it after you try to throw it in there late?
No, I put everything in before, and then I put the egg over it. As a matter of fact, I actually paused for a quick second because the Rangers just got the winning goal in overtime.
Let's go. Celebrate,
let's go.
Evan. Celebrate, baby. Let's
Let's
go.
get it.
Let off and let's go.
Anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Go, Evan.
You got to go make some grilled chicken now.
Come on, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
jeez.
go.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Anyway.
I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
I'm here for it.
I think Panarin got that winner.
Did he?
There you go. The haircut worked.
I was paying attention to you guys.
Hey, no, dude. Hey, if Panarin got that, that's poetic justice, as they say.
Right.
Did he get it? Confirm with us.
That'd
be
great.
We would take full credit for that.
He got the assist.
He got a point. Don't
Yeah,
matter.
he got a point.
6-2 Rangers over the 4-3-1. Oh wait, you guys go to 7-2.
I think we went to 7-2. We had a good West Coast Canadian trip.
All right, cool. I mean, we got the Canadians on the East Coast, so we got a little tougher division than you guys.
Yeah,
but we got the Panthers got a over the best team in the East. Panthers tonight got a overtime loss, which I'm learning in hockey that if you're gonna tie, you get that overtime loss.
Yeah, but
it gives you a point.
You still get 1 point, and the winner gets the other point.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Evan.
Ray, you know me. If I'm a sports fanatic, you need to know anything about hockey. I'm your guy, like I always been there.
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna have you on. We're gonna everybody that
like
showed
that.
up today. We're gonna have on future episodes. So
Oh,
as things
100%.
get
I'm looking forward to it. You guys do an awesome job. I was listening when we were back in the episode 50s. I stopped for a while because I've been busy at home. I told you last week a few things, but I said 100. I said definitely the best time to debut.
Yes, sir.
And
Get it.
and
Love
we
it.
definitely should definitely do this another in the future.
Maybe we'll do a now that it's hockey season. With our Giants not doing well. We don't have to talk about our Fort's Dolphins too much. Maybe in the hockey season we dive in. Rangers are probably going to make the playoffs. Hopefully the Panthers do. We'll have you on for Rangers.
Yeah.
Preview little because we do have Ranger fans that listen to the pod.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have you back on.
Yeah, and I was listening before you had that the DJ guy on. I forgot his name.
DJ
right?
Kuzmo. He's the man.
Yeah. I'm a big wrestling fan too. I don't know if Ray actually knew this.
Oh, of
Did
course
you?
I know it, brother. Come on, dog. Come on,
Yeah,
dog. Look at me. Look at this. Look, I disappeared for a second.
Exactly.
I disappeared.
Listen, if I could be the Undertaker, I roll the eyes in the back of my head too.
Shout out the Undertaker. Shout out WWE. Yeah, well, Crown Jewels this Saturday at 1 p.m.
Yeah,
in Saudi Arabia. That's why Vince McMahon and Undertaker were there for the Ngannou and Tyson Fury fight. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I actually would like to watch the thing live, but I think I'm gonna wait till it's over and then watch it because 1 o'clock in the afternoon, man, I'm busy.
I know. Hey, dude. Hey, Evan. We get it.
Yes.
You're always making moves. You're always doing your thing. We appreciate you taking time in your busy schedule, hopping on the episode 100, celebrating with
absolutely.
us. And
Thank you guys for having me, and like you said, I'll definitely be looking forward to doing this in the near future.
Yes, sir.
And
thank you, Evan.
Yeah,
not the last time, but the first time.
The first time, but definitely not the last.
Yes, sir.
And
enter the lab, exit the lab, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Peace. Be good, man. I'll talk to you.
Peace.
Peace.
Hell yeah.
What an episode. What an episode.
Man.
We're getting all our loyal fans, all people that have never shown face on the episodes, people that have been longtime listeners that never got an opportunity. It makes me think that we need to start doing these more often, huh? We need to start maybe having Builds my heart. 2 hours. The first episode ever Enter the Lab history to go over 2 hours.
The Pentagon just announced 2 hours ago that the new nuclear bomb, I don't know why this is news, but the new nuclear bomb is 24 times more powerful than the one dropped on Japan. I don't know. I think that's a bunch of hoopla.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. But, yo, this is probably the biggest news of the week. Kim Kardashian, man. She
You know
did
what
her
I
thing
heard?
What did you hear?
She signed a deal with the NBA, and people are
She
like,
did.
the
She did sign
WNBA is
a-
right there.
She did. That is true. But before she signed a deal with the NBA, she dropped this commercial or this advertisement for her new bra line.
Wait, let me make it bigger.
It definitely got made bigger as I was watching this. I zoomed in.
Earth's temperature is getting hotter and hotter. The sea levels are rising. The ice sheets are shrinking. And I'm not a scientist, but I do believe everyone can use their skill set to do their part. That's why I'm introducing a brand new bra with a built-in nipple. So no matter how hot it is, you'll always look cold.
Genius.
Some days are hard, but these nipples are harder. And unlike the icebergs, these aren't going anywhere.
Wait, hold on.
The Skims
I got a lot
Ultimate
to say
Nipple
about
Bra.
this. I got a lot to say about this. I love
She
the
had some
advertisement.
bars on that.
Listen, love the
She had
advertisement,
some
love
bars,
the product.
dog.
It makes sense. What I'm saying,
100% makes sense.
let me dial it back. Makes sense.
No, don't dial it back.
As
Episode 100, dog.
you're right. Kim
Let it all
Kardashian's
out.
doing what she. Shout out what buddy's name on Instagram. Hold on, let me make sure I plug it so I could send it to him. Shout out Sheffield Shuffler. Sheffield Shuffler. About he made a video of this Instagram. It's at Sheffield Shuffler. We'll plug it, whatever. But he nailed it. It was the Kardashians been doing research. They've been doing, infiltrating the NBA for years, starting back 15 years ago. They've been planning the long-term game. All 4 daughters have been dating NBA players. They know what they were doing. Shout out them, business-wise. But I did see a tweet that it was like, you sign with the NBA, which also makes you kind of sign with the WNBA. But wouldn't it be smart to say you're signing with the WNBA, but you're also signing with the NBA? For those that don't know, the NBA controls the WNBA. If you sign a woman product, which obviously there's men's product, right? That's fine because there has been men's product coming out. We've seen Shea Gillis and Alexander and what's Buddy out of 49ers?
Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa, shout out Fort Lauderdale, Broward. But
one of the Bosas.
Wouldn't it be smart if you want to build the WNBA in any type of way? Wouldn't you try? You don't have to say we're signed with the WNBA, but let's say you say we sign with the NBA and the WNBA, business-wise. Why didn't they do that, Fort? No, seriously, that's real talk. That's no jokes. It's like you have a skim line that's men and women. Why don't you announce that you sign with both, if not the women's side? Why don't you try to big that up? Because WNBA is at the height that it's ever been in 25, 30 years. Why don't you promote the WNBA, but also show? Because why don't you do that? What do you think?
My real thoughts?
I only want your real thoughts.
I found the video that Sheffield Shuffler posted. If you want me to share
Show
it
it.
first.
We'll give him credit. We'll shout him out and we'll plug him. Great video.
Is now the official underwear partner of the NBA. And now some of you guys are saying like, oh, she just bought her way into it. You don't understand the amount of market research her and her family have gone through. Here's Chloe back in 2009 getting intel with Rashad McCants. Chloe then was doing some undercover research on Lamar Odom. All right, I gotta hit the rapid fire. Kim then goes to Chris Humphries, Chloe and Rick Fox, James Harden. Kendall then gets in on the action, Jordan Clarkson, Tristan Thompson, Blake Griffin, Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, and possibly Chris Paul. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm tired of this woman. I think she's trash. But you can't deny the amount of work her and her family have put in over the last decade. I mean, she might get a pension. Kim Kardashian's company.
Sheffield Shuffler. He's a friend of the pod. Hopefully we have him on. I think we should. Actually, look forward to that. We'll DM him after this episode. After we send him the little clip from that. Genius. He's great. He's creative. He's a big Phillies guy, and that's true. It's brilliant.
They put in
marketing and business on their end. Yeah.
No, but I feel that the reason they didn't do some WNBA stuff is because
why? Why not take the easy approach?
No,
meaning you're making a
most
big
of the WNBA players aren't wearing stuff like that.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you're most WNBA, the WNBA is controlled by the NBA. Why not? That's like an easy piggyback. That's an easy marketing and like just include them. And I'm not, I might be getting into controversy, but like, let's be honest, piggybacking. It's an easy way to just be like, let's throw some good towards the WNBA. Why not just give it to them?
Because
why not?
There's no market audience for it, dude.
No, but what I'm saying is in the
I get what you're saying.
in the post, just put WNBA and NBA. Just put them together. It costs you nothing. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
Great
I get
episode.
what you're saying, but I don't know, yo. You got to put Kim Kardashian's jersey up in the rafters, man.
They're doing their thing. That
So what
has
she's done?
100% solidified everything. And
She's Hall of Fame, bro. I might
wasn't-
just get
I
me
was-
one of the bras just to have one.
I
I'm not gonna wear it.
I was
but,
never.
mean,
Yeah, Dwight Howard.
just to
loved
say
it.
I got
was-
it. Dwight Howard
I'm not-
probably pre-ordered. Dwight Howard has stake in this fucking product. I'm sure.
There's
Yo,
a
Dwight,
lot of
it's all
topics.
jokes, bro. Don't dunk me.
All jokes. There's a lot of topics that we didn't get to because we were vibing so hard. Pause. On this episode, Jordan Tucker. Who's that? And new fan, maybe new subscriber. Don't forget subscribe, leave a review, everything. Episode 100. We couldn't do it without you guys. We'll get to a lot more topics, but 100 was it was for us, Elvis Escobar, Fort Sama, and what we built over the last 2 years. But we plan, to have more fun and do what we love to do. We turning a passion into something that could elevate or not. It doesn't matter either way to me personally. Fort, whether it blows up or not, I still want to do it as long as you want to. So we'll have fun with it as long as we can. And this episode was to celebrate not only us, but the people that tune in, subscribe, listen to us. Like I said, whether it's one time, 1 minute, 1 hour, or every episode. Appreciate everybody that hopped on. For the people that didn't hop on, that couldn't make the time because it's Monday night and they had things going on, we're going to forward that to the next few episodes. So expect a lot of guests on the next 10 episodes. We're going to have people on and having fun with us. So that's my last happy Halloween, all that. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Fort.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave on this.
He's caught 9, 3rd and 10. Tua going deep. Oh, he's got Hill! He's got Hill! That is 6!
It's gonna get taken down. It's gonna get taken down.
Blocked by Armstead. Going, he's got him! He's got him! Tyreek Hill! And the Dolphins have come back! 60 yards!
Tua can't throw the deep ball.
3rd down and 6.
Tua can't throw the deep ball.
Block and go. Oh, he's got him!
All right, I get it.
He throws 2 yards.
We might be getting taken down because of this.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. He's got Hill.
10 minutes might be taken down.
He's 12 of 16.
We're doing so well.
He's got him. He's got him. The electrifying Tyreek Hill.
We're doing so well.
Oh, he smoked him.
He smoked him.
All right. Well, the last maybe 2 minutes of the podcast might be taken down. Ben, Broward Vintage, we appreciate him sponsoring the podcast. There you go.
That's what we need to do. We need a soundboard. We need a soundboard. Gotta figure it
Episode
out.
100 has gone over 2 hours. We appreciate everybody that stopped by. Anybody that wanted to hop on that couldn't do it with scheduling, we'll have on for the next 10 episodes. We want to have a lot of guests. We want to show appreciation for people that vibe with us business-wise. Anything you got, whether we're on a smaller scale or a bigger scale, we'll always try to do that. Fort Sama, Ben Cohen, Broward Vintage, Fort Sama.
You said Fort Sama twice.
Oh, and to the lab. Broward Vintage.
Naganu got robbed. I might
Ngannou
never
did
watch
get
boxing
robbed.
again. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Ben Spicone.
Exit the fucking
That boy
lab,
Matt.
dude.
Exit the lab. Peace.
Exit the lab.
Love y'all.
100.
Peace.